Ah, Delaine, what can I do for you?
I was taking my friend on a tour of the station and thought I would introduce you. Drow, this is Ambassador Londa Malari of the Centauri Republic. Ambassador Malari, this is Drow. For many years, my mentor and teacher.
I am honored.
Thank you. I hope we are not intruding.
Oh, no. I was just doing a little studying.
Oh.
His Earthers. I try to find out as much as I can about them to try to make some sense of them, but it never seems to come together.
There do seem to be a mass of contradictions.
Exactly my point. Here, 6,000 years of recorded history. A history that includes remarkable composers, astonishing symphonies. But what is the one song that half of them sing to their children generation after generation? You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out, you put your whole self in, and you turn yourself about. You do the hokey pokey, you give a little shout. That's what it's all about. It doesn't mean anything. I have been studying it for 7 days. I had the computer analyze it. I swear to you, it does not mean a thing.
We've come at a bad time, haven't we?
Don't let's start. This is the wire's part. They believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl. But don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around. How you get around? When you are alone, you are the cat, you are the phone, you are an animal. The words I'm singing now mean nothing more than me how to an animal. Wake up, smell the cat food in your bank account, but don't try to stop the tail that wags the hound. Deep world destruction over an overture, and do I need a buzz to be teeny to touch it? Don't let's start. This is the wise part. They believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl, but don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around. How you get around? No one in the world ever gets what they want, and that is beautiful. Everybody dies frustrated and sad, and that is beautiful. They want what they're not, and I wish that they would stop saying for all destruction, all an overture. And do I need a box to be teeny to touch you? Don't let's start. This is the wire's part. They believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl, but don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around. How you get around? I don't live in this world. Don't let's start. This is the wire's part. You believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl, but don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around. How you get around? Good evening, everybody. We're again Matthew Johnson from Brooklyn. Thank you all for coming out to the show.
All live, all the time, baby.
Uh-huh. For the second time.
Yeah. That 3 seconds of silence brought to you by the button Chris presses to make sure our voices go over the air during the first few seconds of the show.
Over there to you. Listen.
Brought out to you. So it's been a pretty wild couple of weeks. Lot of traffic, a lot of people saying hi, a lot of things happening. Tonight's show is all live music of questionable origin, brought to you by Chris.
Indiscriminate origin.
Brought to you by our
Bootleg.
collector. He's traveled the globe in search of live music of indiscriminate origin.
All licenses were secured before tonight's broadcast.
Bullshit. Allegedly.
Yeah, we better whip out the allegedly. It's been a couple of months since we've heard that one.
So do you have a source on that They Might Be Giant show?
Do I have a what?
Have a source on that They Might Be Giant show?
It's
Were there liner notes, sir?
Absternay?
No, I mean, where was it? When was it?
No, that all I have is what's in the MP3.
Okay, then.
No, but
I know nothing.
People never put that sort of information on there.
It would be nice if they did.
They do on some of the ones I have.
Yeah, I've seen it, but most people don't.
They're slack-ass bastards.
The only thing you get to know that it's not the original cut is it says live next to it.
Sometimes they don't even do that. You got to realize, hey, wait a minute, that song's not 9.5 minutes long.
It's a surprise every time you start. We're going to be trying a couple of new things tonight. Just nothing earth shattering.
Thanks for telling us, Tom.
No, actually, you know what? It was one of the things that I wrote at the top of my list. You know, the stuff that's the paper I use to do the show. You know, to keep myself on track. The stuff in the wide white part of the paper is stuff that I'm supposed to talk to you about before the show starts, and I forgot to tonight because we were talking about the Olympics and stuff. It's nothing major. It just Chris and I were talking how we might want to pump the website a little bit more often, so we may be doing it before and after the music.
We're going to back announce.
We're going to back announce. We're going to backfill on the website. So that song, They Might Be Giants. Yeah, like a big garbage truck. They Might Be Giants live. Don't Let's Start. You can catch that during the week. www.radiotiki.com is the website. You should go there. There are lots of interesting things at the Great Radio Tiki Experiment website. The reason why I mention this is we've had, for whatever reason, a ton of new listeners recently.
For whatever reason.
And we'd like to welcome everyone to the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. And
welcome.
With that in mind, y'all should visit the website because it's a great place to go. There are a myriad of features on the website. Chris, can you outline a couple of things people might see on the website?
Boobies.
No, there will be no boobies on our website. Sorry.
Unless you count Titty McBoobies.
Titty McBoobies is a nickname of one of the users.
You get boobies if you send us your credit card.
No, there'll be none of that.
They may be my boobies, but
which
ew.
You know, for some reason he's very popular, you know, in Bangladesh. But other than that, I don't know.
You can see shows, past shows.
Many past shows.
Jeff's movie reviews.
All of Jeff's movie reviews are accessible from the website.
Online polls.
Online polls. And this one's been running a couple of weeks, so we might get a new one soon. Yes?
Sure.
That's a hint.
I don't see anybody writing one.
You know, I keep meaning to.
Sure.
You've been doing so well with it.
I had an idea the other day, but I forgot it.
Oh no! Lay off the smack. Huh?
Are we going to have to start keeping those little voice
that.
Recorders?
No.
Note for show.
I should just carry my Palm Pilot with me wherever I go. Then I don't lose information like that.
Jeff's 90s show stuff.
Jeff's 90s show stuff, always available.
And the website is fully interactive.
Fully interactive. As the webmaster for the Great Radio Tiki Experiment, what do you mean by fully interactive? Can people do what on the website?
They can comment on the show by replying to show postings. And
leave us your feedback on individual shows.
They can submit stories for us to read on the air or post on the website or both.
Which many listeners have. And
we've actually posted some of them.
In fact, we've read some email and postings on the air right from the website, so get yourself up there. But most importantly, they can become members of the Great Radio Tiki Experiment by getting their own nickname or their own username on the website and get in early so you don't get a nickname with a number after it.
Yeah, because you know that nickname with the number after it, it shows that you weren't the original one. You're not original. You're not cool.
Even if it is.
Even if it's just a 69 after it.
Which everybody wants to get.
Not cool, Zeus. Not cool.
Not cool, Zeus.
Dissing the listeners. Ouch.
Do we have a Zeus 69?
No, we don't.
I was going to say, I think that's from somewhere else.
But if someone were to sign on with Zeus 69, not cool, Zeus. Not cool.
Now, more importantly, one item that we haven't discussed on the web that's available through the website. Couple of things, actually. The FAQ. So if you got questions about the show, I probably did an adequate job of answering it.
Well.
If not, you can email us for further information. And you can email us at radio@radiotiki.com, or any one of us on the show. Me, Tom, I would be TOMB at radiotiki.com.
I would be Maurice at radiotiki.com.
I'd be Toast, right? Yeah, Toast at radiotiki.com.
Jeff is Toast at radiotiki.com.
Mescaline at radiotiki.com.
Lay off of it there, Jeff.
Slack-ass bastard.
Whoa.
He's just comfy tonight. Last week he had to sit up. Tonight he's laying down.
Eating Pringles.
And Chris is...
Sit up for Grandma. I'm either Chris P. at radiotiki.com, or webmaster at radiotiki.com, or root at radiotiki.com.
Or Big Nuts at radiotiki.com.
I own it all.
You can email Chris Big Nuts at radiotiki.com for all your information from Chris, technical information.
It's elephantitis, and I'll have you not make fun of it.
You can get that taken. You can have some of that drained off, I think.
No, they just put a cream on it.
You rub a topical ointment. A topical ointment.
I used to have a shunt, but it got infected.
Wow.
And actually, people have emailed Chris asking about how to set up their own version of this website, which was very strange. Why don't you just go to ours?
No.
One other item on the website: all of our past shows, or at least all of our past shows up till like June 21st or something. Is that correct, Chris?
The end of June, yeah.
In the June area. It might be time for another round of CDs. Oh, my God.
No.
No? How many shows have we had since June?
I don't know.
A couple.
Not enough.
Couple. One a week.
Not enough.
July, August,
End of October.
September.
End of October.
End of October will be another set. Okay.
Probably had about 12, 13 shows.
Yeah.
So get your season 1 CD.
Since then.
Now.
So, yeah, season 1. All of our first half of season 1 is playing on the
Encore channel.
That's right. The Radio Tiki Encore channel is also available through the website. And I bring this up.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I actually had a question about that, Chris.
Yes.
I keep meaning to tell you I tried that a few times this week and got stream not found.
Yeah.
I emailed him.
I know.
Okay.
I fixed it.
Okay.
I need to put in a better infrastructure.
It's all about the infrastructure and the Benjamins.
And I'm proud to say everybody should have these kind of problems. It's the increased load on the system. So bravo, sir.
No, it's not.
Just say that, Chris.
Oh.
It's not really.
Okay. The reason why I bring up the Encore channel, we've noticed the last couple of weeks, yes, an influx of new curious listeners. More like people staring at a train wreck, that kind of thing.
Curious?
That's you, Chris.
We've noticed that the show is doing a little bit better, and quite frankly, there's people listening to our 2-hour broadcast many times in a row.
For hours.
I would like to invite you fine folks. We love the support. Check out the old shows, and you can find those on the
Encore channel.
One other reason why I bring up the Encore channel is that earlier this week, I noticed that the Great Radio Tiki Experiment Encore channels were being beaten in the ratings by the Vicente Fox channel.
What?
The president-elect of Mexico?
The president-elect of Mexico has all of his speeches online.
Wow.
And
drink Coca-Cola.
At one point, the Encore channel was, in fact, being beaten by the Vicente Fox channel. So, come on, people. Check out the Encore channel. We appreciate the support on the live show. Listen to it a couple times. Then check out the reruns. We got lots of them. All right.
Lots.
A couple other items from the website this week. From things that I observed both while I was in Hawaii and then while I was back at work. Chris does a lot of the writing, most of the writing on the website, and he describes the show for the week in the little box about the show. And I've noticed that Chris is watching too much Iron Chef, I think. Because your writing is starting to sound like Fuke-san from Iron Chef. For those of you that don't know, Iron Chef is a Japanese cooking show that is being shown here in the United States. And it's a cult favorite.
Tape delayed about 4 years.
Yeah, tape delayed by 4 years. It's a cult favorite. But the announcer, one Fuke-san, likes to describe the food in a certain manner, and that manner has translated itself onto the website. For example, a lack of entertainment news, and Tom is in Hawaii makes for a delightful combination. It sounds just like you describing your lobster thermidor that is going to go up against somebody's
and the seafood bisque.
Yes, go up against somebody's shredded sashimi crab.
I like the soup.
Shabu shabu style?
Can I have the great Radio Tiki experiment shabu shabu style?
No.
Can I have the great Radio Tiki experiment in a salt crust grill?
Ooh.
Thank you very much.
Sounds
Thank you.
tasty.
Oh my God! Did he just wrap the great Radio Tiki experiment in banana leaves? I think he's going to steam it. He is steaming it. That should be delightful. Another exciting item on the website, which we mentioned earlier. Jeff's 90s rebuttal. Rebutting against what?
Hello, something that's not even there yet.
Rebutting against what?
There are things in motion.
Oh, really?
Yes,
yes. Goody. I can't wait for Dan's show. Really? Dan's show?
Yes.
All right. I cannot wait.
In theory, it's rebutting against the 80s in general, but very soon.
No, specifically Dan's
well, I was
show.
going to say, specifically, Dan, another contributor to the show, is putting together his 80s fetish.
Is that what he's calling it?
Well, I don't know, but the man has 700 songs categorized and divided into different 32 different CDs.
All legally obtained.
All legally obtained.
Oh, really? Legally obtained?
We're going to say that because we're on the air.
See, my list is 504 songs long, but I haven't even gone to my CD collection yet. These are just the 504 songs I have to legally obtain.
Oh.
So it's not unique.
It's
not unique.
So Jeff's 90s Rebuttal Show. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 are available on the website. And Jeff just put together... Jeff, why don't you tell us a little bit about the 90s Rebuttal Show? Like a deer in headlights over there.
Improv.
It's a bunch of songs from the 90s that I
with your commentary.
Like.
With your commentary.
When I can think of some.
And one exciting item...
It always gets to that last song that I can't think of anything to say about, and I just sit there and stare at the screen for 20 minutes.
I just wanted to say "blow." That was one of your descriptions on the song.
That was it.
Jeff is running a contest on this week's version of the 90s Rebuttal. It's called TV. And now, stop me if I get the rules wrong, but each of the songs has something to do with television, either the title of a television show or the name of the band is involved in the television show or some aspect of the song or the artist is involved in TV, and all you need to do, the listener, is is name the TV show for each of the 10 songs in Jeff's 90s Rebuttal this week. That's it.
I got the one for the Greatest American Hero.
I
Believe it or not.
Have
that's not on the list.
Oh yeah, that song was from a while ago.
Yeah.
The Great William Catt.
I must have been looking at the wrong webpage.
The Great William Catt, fresh out of Carrie. He went from Carrie to Greatest American Hero.
Yep.
And then House 2, the second story.
No, he was in both houses. Both the houses were about him.
Or was it?
I liked House 2, the second story.
Or was it House 2, Electric Boogaloo?
No, that was Breaking 2
like
with Adolfo Shabadoo.
That's played out.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is name the TV show associated with each of the 10 songs, and whoever gets the closest or mails in the first 10 correct answers. And I'll say either or, because some of these are extraordinarily difficult. Jeff is an evil genius.
No, they They're easy. It's simple. You can just look at them, get them all right, get one of the ever-popular, oft-requested Season 1 CDs.
That's right. The prize is, in fact, an autographed Season 1 Great Radio Tiki Experiment CD. Refer to the website for testimonials from winners of past CDs. I think Adams is still up there. Listener Adam in New Zealand has won an autographed CD. Listener Antonio, hello Antonio, buenos dias, buenos noches.
Mexico City, hello.
Mexico City, Ciudad de Mexico, is also a winner of one of the Great Radio Tiki Experiments Season 1 CDs. And you, too, can be a winner of the CD. We'll take care of all of it.
Slackers in the United States.
We know you watch TV.
Show us that you watch TV.
Show us you watch TV. You can do it. Mail that to toast@radiotiki.com. That's toast.
And there's even a link from the body of the story, so you don't even have to remember that.
As an experiment,
click.
As an experiment, I tried this contest out, and I only got 8 out of 10 correct. I was weak.
Our webmaster Chris got 9.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Our webmaster Chris needs to get out. I don't know how you got number 6. Number 6 was just like, whoa, it's tough.
Which was number 6? Oh!
What song was it?
It was Why Is Everybody Always Picking on Me by the Bloodhound Gang.
Bloodhound Gang, Why Is Everybody Always Picking on Me?
Don't.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Ixnay.
Right.
Ixnay on revealing the answer A.
I'm sure it's contained within the song.
No.
Oh,
or it might be.
Now, who's screwing with the contest now?
No, it is. It is. It is.
Check out the contest. People really do win on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment.
And I was going to say something, but I got chips stuck in my throat. Maybe I shouldn't eat.
Say, you're getting all crunchy over there tonight.
Yeah, I've tried to do this with the mic when I eat, but you know, I just woke up. I actually slept today.
By the way, are those hot dog flavored Pringles? They smell like hot dogs, don't they?
No, I don't.
They're a little
them.
stale. No, that's something going on outside.
Yeah,
I got.
Oh, there's a hot dog grill going on.
No, people fires.
Oh, okay. Well,
really? I thought it was just the newly laid tar.
The studio is on fire, ladies and gentlemen.
En fuego.
Studio es en fuego.
Con comedia.
Muy.
Studio.
So that was all the website, listener stuff. I'd like to welcome everybody that's checking out the show for the first time. We will try to remind you more often of who we are and what you're listening to. Just because we think
don't forget.
Yeah, we think it might be necessary.
We are not the techno trance music mix DJ channel.
But if
we are not Wolf FM.
We could be if that would make you listen more and go to the website.
Hear, hear. And I encourage people to check out the Encore channels. At least 70 hours of Radio Tiki reruns. At least 70 hours.
And of course, all the old shows can be accessed individually still, correct?
Yes.
So if you don't feel like going at something at random, you can just look at an old show and say, "Hey,
Absolutely.
that looks good."
Or if you find an old show, but you can't sit through the whole thing on the streaming, then you go then to the pieces, and you can listen to what you had to leave off at.
That's right. Listen to whatever you want.
Chris is all about horridly large hard drives.
Chris can allow you access to many, many parts of this show. Thank you, Chris.
I've got several terabytes of information waiting for you, the listener.
Congratulations. Now,
you've got the human genome on there too, don't you?
I had to zip it up because it was taking up too much room.
Are you crunching numbers for SETI over there too?
No.
That doesn't take up that much space. Not as much as you might think.
Well, all of that out of the way, all of that,
Time for a song.
No, it's getting, the front of the show's getting a little dense there, doesn't it?
It's top heavy.
It's Friday night. It's the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. Friday Night Live. We are live in the studio every Friday night, right around 8 p.m. Central, and we go till, well, we're tired.
Till we're bored.
Yeah.
So that's till we're done. Work.
Till Jeff has to leave for work.
Hey, I don't have to work tomorrow.
Woohoo!
5-hour show. Yes.
All right, 5-hour show tonight.
Oh no.
Chris is currently medicated, so that should get interesting right around 9:30 when all of his things kick in. But we're here every Friday night.
He can't feel his face anymore.
His face is slipping off the side of his skull. We do the live show every Friday night at 8, and we rebroadcast that show all week long. As some of you masochistic individuals must know, hey, I just heard this 100 times. Welcome to the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. Now, on with the free flow stuff. I was in Hawaii last week. I don't have much more to say about that because I called in. The only thing I will say is it's been a bizarre change because last week, right at this time, right when we were doing the show, or when you guys were doing the show, and I called in, it was 3 p.m. The sun was shining. I was on my way to the beach, and now this week it's 8 p.m. and it's cold and shitty outside.
Summer's over.
Dark as your soul.
That's right. In fact, that's actually one of my driving in. That's my driving in this evening is the last time I was live in the studio, 2 weeks ago, it wasn't dark when I drove in. Now tonight, it was dark when I drove in, and I like it. I like driving here in the dark. It's got that...
I don't mind driving in the dark, just not the dark in the rain. That makes it a little more challenging.
Tonight is the autumnal equinox. The witches are out dancing this evening in the rain.
Certainly.
And it's not, of course, it's not as big as Samhain. But it's the autumnal equinox. It's a big party.
Sure. Harvest season.
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely harvest. We just had a harvest moon. Oh. But yeah, the rain was a little bit of a downer. But I think I like driving here in the dark. It reminds me of the first days of the show because we launched the show in early February. Was it early February or did we have a January one? It was early February. February 12th, as Adam pointed out.
Dead of winter.
Yeah,
and,
that second show we had like 8 inches of snow.
Oh, that's right.
I called Chris at about 7 o'clock. It's about a 20-minute drive here. Yeah, I might be late. I'm leaving.
I might not make it to the show.
Yeah. And we almost got snowed into the studio and then have to stay here.
Wow, we've almost had a full change of seasons here with the show.
Wow.
Winter, very, very short spring, frigging hot summer, short fall, and now it's going to be cold again.
And then soon it'll be our 1-year anniversary show. Oh, my God.
We should start planning that show now. There are listeners in New Zealand that keep threatening to fly in. You're going to fly in. You might want to try the anniversary show. We have to move the show down to my basement or something.
Going to have to start doing top 10 year-end lists.
Oh my God. Everybody's going to come up with a list, confetti.
Ooh.
Top 10 of the 20th century, because it'll be the end of the 20th century.
Correct.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, okay, you're going to put that back in your pants over there.
So, do you have any more driving in stories?
Actually, no.
I had one.
What do you got?
I saw the saddest thing I ever saw.
Should we play our sad?
A clown crying?
Okay, not quite that sad.
The Indian crying about pollution.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
Iron Eyes Cody.
I'm sorry, the Native American.
Do yourself a favor.
Crying about
He's dead.
pollution.
Don't turn around.
He's dead.
And he was Italian.
Yes, he was.
So
what was the saddest thing?
So a little white bread suburban kid, with the hat and everything, driving a tricked out lowrider Saturn.
Oh,
I've seen that car. I've seen that car.
Oh,
Wait, isn't that Tom's brother's car?
Now, my brother is a fan of the bad jams. Don't get me wrong. My brother did build the big box for his boom boom.
The big bass box.
The big boom boom machine he used to drive around in. But he never dropped it low because he likes to take bumps at a relatively high speed.
Yeah, you can't do that with the lowrider.
My brother's speed bump, what dat? That's what he says. No, now he's on his way to running a Kia into the dust. So he's got, not a Sophia. He's got one of the Sportage. I had to do a show quote around that. Or Sportage, Kia Sportage.
Really, they are missing out on such an advertising opportunity by just calling it the Sportage. And the Sportage.
Nice sportage.
Sportage. See, when they say Sportage, though...
sounds like portage.
It sounds like portage, and I picture like the Kia carrying a big canoe across a dry riverbed.
Drive in from Indiana, huh?
Now, of course, the same vehicle is called other things all over the world. You remember Chris used to drive that Ford Escort? I went over to Amsterdam, and there's all sorts of Fords over there that we never see. a Sapphire, Ford Lightning.
Oh, Sapphire sounds more European.
Yeah, oh, of course.
The Ford Popular. Ford Popular. This is an English thing in the 70s.
Ford Prefect.
Funny.
What?
Yeah, huh?
They're just, milking out those references. Throwing them out there.
That was an actual car, though, wasn't it?
It was. They
real,
mentioned it in the book.
Real cheap car.
Some of our British listeners may have to help us out on that. Was the Ford Prefect an actual car?
I think it was.
I think it might have been. I have determined this week that I am, in fact, tired, 100% completely and totally tired of animatronic animals hanging on wall plaques, singing.
You went to the Rainforest Cafe, didn't you?
No. You went to his local Walmart.
I went to the damn store.
What?
You know
Thanks for watching TV anytime in the last 6 months.
There's these.
What are you talking about?
Let me help you out, Maurice. Let me describe to you.
I watch TV.
The craze that is sweeping America.
Apparently not the correct TV.
Have you?
Yeah, I guess not.
Have you heard of the Billy Bass?
No.
It's a bass. It's a bass fish.
Oh, so you're talking about Walmart.
No. Let's separate ourselves from name brand retail stores.
Okay.
Let's just talk mail order, because you can get these mail order.
Call the 1-800 number. Have your Visa, MasterCard, American Express ready.
Picture somebody's den, nice fireplace, family sitting around, and right above the fireplace is Dad's trophy fish. He's got it mounted. He must have landed that sucker. Took him 2 hours to bring it in.
Yeah.
Okay, and you walk up to the trophy fish to admire it. The trophy fish comes to life, turns its head toward you, looks at you, and says, "Take me to the river. Drop me in the water.
Oh, no.
And if you stand there long enough, it starts singing Proud Mary. Big wheels keep on turning.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You're kidding. You have not seen that?
I have never seen such a thing.
It is the most ubiquitous commercial. I mean, I don't watch much TV anymore. I still see it every time.
What time of day are we talking?
Morning, noon, night, broadcast, cable, PBS.
I have never seen that commercial ever.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
watch CNN that much.
Apparently the fish is very popular. Apparently the singing fish is sweeping America. The rest of the world.
Sweeping what part of America?
I watched the commercials in Hawaii. 3 weeks ago I was in Washington, D.C., and I watched the commercials there. It's all over. It is all over this damn fish. Those of you listening around the world, be afraid. Be very, very afraid. The singing fish may have made its way into England. It has probably already taken Canada and Mexico. The rest of the world will soon fall to the singing fish.
If the fish comes to your door, do not let it in. Call police.
Call the police.
What? The fad will end right after Christmas.
Sure. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
You know why?
Oh, yeah.
Now there's new singing animals.
Oh, I'm sure there will be.
But
they won't be as successful as the fish.
There's a friggin' deer. There's a singing deer.
Life size?
No, well,
just the head. Probably.
I only saw it in
probably just the head.
I saw it in a circular in the newspaper. There is a singing duck. There is a singing. Now here's where we've gone way too far. It's a novelty item of a novelty item.
Yeah. It's called a knockoff.
No. The world famous jackalope.
Yeah.
You know, people have a jackalope in their living room going, "I shot this jackalope." It's a rabbit. No, it's a rabbit with deer antlers sticking out of it, and they go, "Oh, that's a jackalope. That's very funny."
So they have an animatronic jackalope.
So now there's an animatronic jackalope. We're very close. I think that's one of the signs of the apocalypse. Or
it's just a stupid fad,
fall,
like
the fall
Beanie
of our society as we know it.
Pokemon cards.
I'm going to go get some dehydrated water, and I'm going up into the hills.
Wait a minute. Dehydrated water, just add water?
That's right. I'm getting me a big old barrel of Art Bell dehydrated water, and I'm going to go hide up in the woods until all this passes. Man.
Powdered water.
Powdered water.
Because like the turn of the century man's going to crash all the computers.
Sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
Woo. 9999, baby. Oh, we've already passed that. Sorry. So I'm tired of talking animals on the wall. And I bring this up as an homage to our pal Chris, who is officially boycotting television commercials with talking animals now that they're computer.
No. No.
What? Yeah, no what?
Talking computer animated animals.
With the singing cats in the
Billy Bass
kitty litter commercial.
Billy Bass, however, hilarious.
You know.
I'm getting you know what? God damn it, Chris! I'm getting you a Billy Bass for Christmas.
If I could get on my soapbox for a minute.
Jeff's getting on his soapbox, kids.
If maybe Intel would have tapped that fucking market, they wouldn't have had the goddamn war yesterday. Thank you.
You know what? Maybe Intel's having a little bit to do with the Billy Bass craze.
Hey, Jeff, do you own any Intel stock?
Apparently,
Mr. Stock Pricker.
The stock pricker is pulling out his hair.
I own a very small position in Intel.
Even smaller as of today.
Whoops.
Oh, my.
Intel trading under the symbol INTC on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange.
And Jeff would really like if you'd buy some.
For now.
Jeff trading under the symbol FCKD.
I own 25 whole shares. Ooh.
Hey,
Oh my God!
That's enough to start a
Yeah.
portfolio, baby.
I lost 3 small today. Ooh.
3 small.
But everything
Small.
else I owned was up, so I
There you go.
balanced.
Other events happening around the world. The
Fuck you,
Olympics.
Intel.
The Olympics are on. I've determined that I am a big Olympic sap. I buy into the
Sure.
whole package.
Yes.
The whole package, man. I get all wrapped up in the emotions. I watch other countries. I was proud of the Romanians. I was proud of the Romanians yesterday.
The Russians had lost.
Well, they're a little tired.
You know why the Romanians won?
Because
Why,
Svetlana
Chris?
fell apart.
No, they still had fathers.
Oh, that's right. No, they didn't. A lot of them. Ladies and gentlemen, the NBC coverage, the great NBC television network here in the United States, feels the need to tell us which gymnasts from around the world have dead or missing fathers. I mean, he went through an entire litany of how many Romanian gymnasts' father died here. This father helped clean up Chernobyl. His arms fell off. His head exploded. He died. This father was involved in the Chechen War. He never returned. Oh my God.
Fireworks accident.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then they had the audacity. This is the American announcer. Had the audacity to go to the American gymnast. Her family is complete.
Whoa.
Intact was the
Whoa.
Intact. I'm sorry. He said intact.
Whoa.
I was embarrassed for him.
That's called I have nothing better to say on TV. I'm on TV, and I have nothing better to talk about.
This was a produced segment. This wasn't just color commentary.
Man.
It's even worse.
An intern got paid to do that.
Yeah.
Fresh off his Oiters Ray gig, no doubt.
Yeah. We got to find whoever's writing the funny Reuters stuff.
So here's my take on the Olympics.
Jack Parr.
Say the word. Say it.
What?
The crew word. The rowing word. Come on, say it.
Oh, repechage.
Repechage. It's not a heat. It's not a semifinal. It's a
repechage.
Your take?
I wouldn't watch diving or gymnastics or any of this crap any other time of the year. Why would I watch it now?
Yet you do.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? I'm drawn in.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is, for people who think baseball is boring, watch a softball game between 2 really fucking good teams.
I know.
Pitcher's duel?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, the whole point behind competitive softball is they just get up there and swing blindly, and the team wins when one of them happens to hit the ball. And when they hit the ball, it's a home run. Hooray! I saw a 14-inning. I turned on at the end of the 14-inning U.S.-China game. 4 hits in the game in 14 innings. China won when they hit a home run.
0-0.
Westchester is in the third test.
Oh, man.
Jeff is right about not watching these sports normally, and then when the Olympics come around, people get all into it. You start watching every little kick and move, and the gymnast. Last night,
That's not.
Canoeing's on.
No, I'm talking
Kayaking.
I'm talking about how we all, as viewers, develop this expertise. Last night, and Chris was there. I had the audacity to start calling scores in the gymnastics tournament. I was like, oh, that's a 9.775. Oh my God.
then I lost a little bit of my manhood when I had to explain how gymnastic scoring worked to Tom.
Well, I knew that they have different levels.
Yeah,
It's a point system.
But the fact that I knew that.
We all become experts. Earlier, before the show started this evening, we're all watching diving. Ooh, there was a little kick. Oh, too much splash on that. That's not going to score very well. And sure enough, it didn't score very well. We all developed this expertise around the Olympics time. We could be Olympics judges right here from our couches.
No.
You know, they never explain the credentials of the Olympic judges.
Chris knows an Olympics judge.
Oh,
Chris?
Oh, do you?
There's a lot of stuff they got to go take classes. They got to go judging for X number of years before they can qualify.
Ooh. So not just any old jerk off.
Yeah, and then there's many levels. Like there's local, and then regional, and then national, and then Olympics.
It's not as if you're like a sponsor. You get to be a judge.
Well, no, I don't think they'd want the
Coca-Cola.
sponsors
Kind of
to be
like
judges.
This race sponsored by Nike. Nike scores it a 10.
But strangely enough, that's how boards of directors of corporate America
Oh,
work.
no.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I mean, they shamelessly play with our emotions during the Olympics, and I'm all into it. I'm into it, man.
I like it when
resist.
I like it when all the announcers are going, well, you know, so and so's going to get the gold, blah 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 blah. You know, they're the favorite. We don't even have to watch this one. Let's cut away, and then the underdog comes and wins. That's the best.
And then they got to come back.
Yeah. Go Misty Hyman! Go Misty Hyman!
An amazing upset here in the Australian Aquatic Center, the Sydney Aquatic Center.
And then the idiot reporter or the idiot on the scene person goes down there and talks to the person who won.
Yeah.
Could you have been any more of an underdog?
Thanks a lot, asshole.
Well, yeah, jerk off. I'm here to win the damn gold, you idiot.
Thanks for the confidence.
Yeah.
I thought I could win. Apparently I did.
I only just set an Olympic record, you bastard.
No, I like when they come up on them right after they get out of the pool. Can you talk to us for a minute? Sure. Oh, I just had to stay focused. I knew I could win. Hi, Mom. Woo, fucking A, woo. Woo.
And then we got to sit and then we got to watch like the 50-meter freestyle, and then the 100-meter freestyle, and then the 200-meter freestyle, and then the 400-meter freestyle, and then the 400-meter relay freestyle, and then the
200-meter fly.
They've given out like 4,000 medals already.
Yeah.
I mean, how many medals? There's a medal for everything. He just took a crap in record time. That's a new Olympic record.
Ugh.
A little bit of a technical thing there. That's right. We'll get it during the song, maybe.
Is it about song time?
It might be. I'm checking over all the free flow stuff I had. See, I had this week at work was sort of busy for me because I was out for a week, so I didn't have time. Oh, not that I'm prepping for the show during work, but I didn't have my usual extended lunch break to prepare for the show. So I have a whole bunch of free flow stuff, and then I've got news stuff. So I want to make sure I hit everything before we move on.
Oh, that's not a...
And it sounds like we may need to move on. Maurice, would you like to do the honors, sir?
You're listening to the Great Radio Tiki Experiment at www.radiotiki.com.
I'm just going to do this on my own.
Good, be my guest, but just, be careful, all right?
Okay, don't worry about me.
No, come on, I'm serious here, Beth. You be careful because the market can be a cruel mistress.
Well, so can I, but that's not how I want to make my money anymore.
They've taken off the reruns of that show, Chris. It's all gone, Chris.
What?
I'm going to wait for the DVD.
All the episodes? All right.
Huh?
That would be nice.
We're referring, of course, to News Radio, a wonderful show here
Wonderful.
that was killed before
Critically
its time.
acclaimed. Ratings.
Not
so.
So are you waiting for the Survivor DVD, Chris, that's coming out?
Ooh, I know what to ask for Santa Claus.
Do you really want the Survivor CD? Do you want all of those? I mean, you've seen them. You watched it religiously.
Hey, like more footage and shit like that.
Oh, real.
Hey, did you get this week's TV Guide?
Colleen.
Did you flip through this week's TV Guide?
No, I have not.
Go ahead, carry the show. I got it.
I
have a matter with Chris.
Chris is hoping for the high quality. Chris is hoping for the high quality freeze frame on Colleen. Is what he's looking at with the DVD.
Waiting for it.
I don't want to stop you from your reading material during the show.
Is that the same bikini she had on?
I don't know.
I actually, later on in entertainment, I do have a little blurb about this.
Everybody got to go home.
I mentioned earlier that I didn't want to skip anything during free flow, and you know who's been rocking back and forth in his chair, pissed off that I haven't turned his microphone on. We got to check in with the good doctor who is back with us. No,
hello.
Who is back with us this week? Let's make sure he's all mic'd up here.
So I spent this past week in a Sydney jail cell. No biggie. The tough part is making bail in Australian dollars. All I had were pounds, US dollars and euros. Did you know that the security in the Olympic Village is really fucking tight? It's like Fort Knox in there. I just wanted to wheel up and say, "What's up?" to my main Russian squeeze, Svetlana Korkina. She is a hot tay. Baby, I have got a floor you can exercise on. Woohoo. Honey, you can use the arms of my chair as parallel bars. Come and walk off my horse. Bounce on my beam. Ha ha. Chris, turn on the oh-so fabulous NBC coverage of the Summer Games. Track starts today. You know what that means? Tight running shorts. Oh yes.
Fabulous NBC
coverage. So fabulous. So yes, the good doctor was in jail last week.
I'll point out to Stephen that the women have the uneven parallel bars.
Well, it's okay.
But the arms of his chair are even parallel bars.
I think there might be a bar in the way.
They're even in non-Euclidean space.
It's all
Thanks, Chris.
It's all frames of reference. Two straight lines can form a plane.
You know what's even funnier?
I do agree with that.
You know what's even funnier than non-Euclidean? Minkowski space.
All right.
Which is actually more appropriate. It's more appropriate because he's in a general relativity, and
Let's all put it back in our pants, shall we? Let us all return it to our pants.
Whatever it may be.
Return our tikis to our pants.
Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to mention. I brought back tikis. We should maybe get a little photo of those. I also have
group shot.
Digital photos from my trip to Hawaii.
Of boobies?
No, and I can make some of those available to Chris. All the ones that don't include me, you don't want to see me.
Yeah, we do.
No.
Of
me just standing in front of things. That's all. Oh,
and here's me in front of another thing.
Here's a thing
preschool.
with me.
Me standing beside a thing.
Me with me.
This is me standing on top of several things. I got pictures of volcano craters and mountains and beaches.
So boring touristy shit.
No, you know what? There's no definable tourist items.
Oh, so they're all out of focus.
Basically, they're all.
You take a picture of Pele?
Yes, I have that. Where the King Kamehameha threw off 1,000 warriors from a cliff because they pissed him off.
Cool.
Yeah, I got a picture standing right in front of that cliff, actually. So, I guess it's hard news squishy time. Are we all prepared?
Squish. Chris is still looking at the TV.
Chris has still got. We're not prepared. Wait, we can do some stories before that, Chris. No, I know.
What's Chris going on?
Chris and I have something a little special prepared for this evening. We'll put it off just a moment. Does anybody have a news story they can do before this? Jeff,
I got two short things here.
Okay, that'll work out great.
You know how it's a staple of the end of the news, the stupid criminal story?
Stupid criminal story.
Well, here are two stories that prove that the stupidest criminals are sometimes the one that are supposed to catch the criminals.
Here.
Kazakhstan travel a racket, says minister. Dozens of corrupt traffic police and customs officials across the ex-Soviet Republic of Kazakhstan demanded bribes from the wrong man, their boss.
Oops.
Interior Minister Kerbek Suleimanov traveled incognito across the Kazakh steppes to find out for himself the level of corruption which motorists have to deal with. In the main commercial city, Almaty, I got into the truck without telling anybody so that none of my regional chiefs would know me, and we set off. Suleimanov told a conference.
Mr. S.
Mr. S. told a conference in the Kazakh capital Astana. The truck's driver, who was transporting 9 tons of melons, had to pay bribes to 36 different officials en route.
36?
More than half of them to the traffic police, he said. Suleimanov, who filmed the bribe taking on a video camera, said each official would take a few dollars and that the final cost of the journey to the driver totaled $225. After reaching Astana, Suleimanov fired all officials found to have taken bribes during his journey.
You know what? Nobody ever tries to bribe me during my job. Maurice, do you ever get any bribes?
No, I just don't get any bribes.
Why aren't we placing ourselves in prime bribe position? I mean, geez.
And story 2. Police open brothel.
Bravo.
Crack down to make cash.
Hello.
Dateline Shanghai. Police in China's eastern province of Jiangsu, I guess, found a novel way to fill their pockets with cash. They opened a brothel, arrested the customers, and fined them. With seed money of 6,000 yuan, $725, Lishui County Police Substation Deputy Chief Gao Bingliang,
You go ahead. I don't think he's going to be offended at your mispronunciation.
That's not bad, though.
Set up operations at a brothel disguised as a restaurant in May last year, Shanghai's Jimin Evening News reported on Monday.
May I ask you a quick? Did you say $750?
$725. Seed money.
It's less than $1,000 to set up a brothel.
Boys,
I think we've got a business venture to go
in Shanghai.
In Shanghai.
Well,
prostitutes would entice their customers into the back rooms. After a while, the police would raid the rooms, arrest the customers, haul them down to the police substation, and fine them. Depending on how much money the police station pulled in, they would issue a performance bonus to the girls, the paper said.
Woohoo!
Between May and August last year, the Bureau racked up more than 80,000 yuan through the scheme. The Lishui County police plan unraveled when a neighboring police substation arrested the man listed as owning the restaurant and sentenced him to a year in the labor camp for running a brothel, it said. Upset after a year of hard labor, the man sent a petition to high-level officials who uncovered Gao's scam, the paper said. He later confessed, and in September, a district court sentenced him to 1 year in prison for abusing his authority. That hum was annoying. And the thing is, the listeners can't hear the hum.
I know, it's only us here in the studio. For those of you listening around the globe, whenever we talk about a hum, it's really just in our own heads, or something perhaps available in a brothel.
Yes, in Shanghai. Started
for cheap.
$725. Are you ready for your thing?
We might be, except Chris just departed the computer. All right.
This better not suck.
You know what? I have no idea. I didn't even rehearse this.
Okay,
here we go. Dateline. Here we go. Dateline, Chicago. Yes, Chicago. This is from the Chicago Sun-Times, although it made every local paper.
The other paper.
Yes. And all of the news programs. Ladies and gentlemen, Chicago, second largest city in America, third largest city in America, has just hired a full-time exorcist. Chicago Archdiocese gets its own exorcist. Catholic Church here appoints first full-time specialist in demonic possession. For the first time in its 160-year history, the Chicago Archdiocese has appointed a full-time exorcist who said his task is to heal those afflicted by the evil one. The archdiocesan priest, whose identity is withheld by the Roman Catholic Archdiocese to prevent invasions of his privacy, was appointed last year without fanfare by Cardinal Francis George at the encouragement of a French cardinal. In confirming the appointment, Cardinal George said he did so because he felt an exorcist in Chicago was needed. The priest, speaking through an archdiocese representative, said he was reluctant to appear publicly because demons are looking for him. No, I added that. Because I collaborate with a number of public health officials, as well as officials of the archdiocese. Confidentiality is of the utmost importance in my work, so I prefer to be low-key and quiet. The priest, the professional exorcist, currently meeting with over a dozen people in Chicago who may be possessed by demons. Apparently, New York has 4 of its own professional exorcists on staff. Public interest in exorcism is almost certain to be revived with the re-release today of The Exorcist, a 1973 blockbuster about a priest's battle for the soul of a girl possessed by the devil and several other demons.
With new scenes.
The re-release comes on the heels of a reported failed exorcism by the Pope recently in Rome. There will be an explosion of interest, yet the Church does officially retain skepticism about exorcism. I've heard that about 95% of those people who think they're possessed really aren't. Demonic possession is, in fact, very rare. How do you know if you're possessed by the devil? Does anyone have that question?
You barf pea soup?
Take this simple quiz.
There's a simple quiz here in the Chicago Sun-Times.
There is not.
No.
Signs of possession. Possession victims often exhibit one or more of these traits that distinguish it from mental illness.
Is this an infographic?
No, yeah, it's a little box up to the side. The exhibition of superhuman strength. Monster kill. Knowledge of languages outside of a person's training. For instance, someone who never studied Latin begins to spout phrases in Latin.
E pluribus unum.
They're called lawyers.
Semper ubi sabubi. Always wear underwear. Another sign of demonic possession, hidden insights to a person's private life, especially private past sins. Ooh. And of course, one of the primary signs of demonic possession, an aversion to all things spiritual, including holy water, churches, priests, nuns, the crucifix, and of course, Friday night fish fry. Recently, Pope John Paul II tried to perform an exorcism on a young girl who was in the audience with His Holiness. The young girl began screaming insults in a cavernous voice, as told by an Italian newspaper from the Pope's official speaker, Father Gabriele Amroth. The Pope attempted the Satan-busting procedure in a packed audience in St. Peter's Square.
This is where it rocks out.
Oh, the song's rocking out. After the 19-year-old Italian girl began shouting, she was constrained by Vatican guards. She was said to have displayed the superhuman strength, which is a criteria for demonic possession. A papal official intervened and sought to calm her, but she reportedly began vomiting and insulting him. The Pope talked to the girl, exorcised her, and prayed with her, assuring her that a mass would be said for her. But it appeared afterward that the intervention had only been temporary, as the girl began to rampage in St. Peter's Square once again.
I won! Ha ha ha!
Pope won. Satan won. Pope 0. Next up.
Bring it on, exorcism boy! Ah!
In a related story.
In a clever move by the movie studio house.
Isn't that strange? No. In a related story, also from the Catholic Church and things unexplained, Naples Saints' blood liquefies. Naples. Citizens reportedly relieved. Dateline, Naples, Italy. A substance believed by many Neapolitans to be the dried blood of Saint Gennaro liquefied right on schedule Tuesday afternoon. Clergymen held aloft the powdery substance in its glass vial as thousands of faithful gathered in the southern city's cathedral. After about an hour of prayers, they displayed the vial again, and its contents had liquefied. The substance usually turns to liquid about twice a year, on September 19th, the saint's feast day, and on the first Saturday in May. Some Neapolitans, traditionally very superstitious, fear that disaster may strike their city if the blood of the 4th century martyr does not turn to liquid. The last time this occurred, disaster has struck at least 5 times after the blood failed to liquefy, including November of 1980 when some 3,000 people died in a massive earthquake that struck southern Italy. Scientists have confirmed that the substance inside the closed vial is in fact blood, but cannot explain why it regularly turns to liquid.
It's called sleight of hand. No, I've seen.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
I've seen a story on this. Is this the same thing where they like pull out the vial, say, "Ooh, look, it's a powder. Let's put it back in its box and see if it liquefies if we all pray." And then an hour later, they open the box again. Ooh, look, it's liquid. Isn't it the same thing?
This miracle brought to you by Saint Harry Blackstone.
It's not the thing where the vial's in complete view of anybody.
Yeah, I imagine these scientists have only analyzed it in its powder form and never seen it. Never analyzed it in its liquid form.
Or it could be a genuine miracle. Genuine miracle. You make the call. Believer or non-believer?
I believe some lawyers will be getting in touch with you pretty soon now.
I said believer or non-believer. I didn't say. I didn't say believe it or not.
Or
I think that was close enough.
Or not. I'm finished with that part of this Hard News Squishy. Chris, thank you for the fabulous production work on that. I say bravo, sir.
It's starting to freak me out.
Bravo, sir.
I just am glad I remember who did Tubular Bells.
Mike Oldfield.
You can't just type in Tubular Bells into the App Store and get
No, but I typed in Mike Oldfield first just because, to whip it out.
Yeah.
On to the other big news of the week. We have a couple of stories about the Olympics. Anyone?
Misty Hyman.
Do we have to do the prostitute story? Because, we like prostitutes.
We like prostitutes.
And the porn.
Gold medal service.
Gold medal service.
Yeah, city prostitutes are offering customers sprints, relays, and marathons in an advertising drive to cash in on the Olympic Games. One brothel in the Lidcombe area near the Olympic complex insists in an advert in the Daily Telegraph tabloid that it has gold medal specialists to entertain clients. Another says, go for the gold, we always go the distance. Several others simply boast of gold medal services. Brothels are legal in Sydney and the rest of the state of New South Wales. Thank you.
They are legal?
Yes.
Here.
When's that tiki trip to Australia?
Screw Vegas, yeah.
I don't think you got to leave.
You can't screw in Vegas.
I was going to say, all you got to do is take the cab ride outside of Vegas. So.
And in Clark County.
Hello.
In a related story.
Not
too related.
It has the word Olympics in it.
As expected, some Islamic politician in Kuwait wants some events banned from TV because he says that they're more sex than sport.
Damn straight. Try living in the free world there, buddy.
Some events, especially women's contests, have flagrant scenes which are unacceptable. Parliamentarian Walid al-Tabtani.
That's how you get the ratings. That's how you get the ratings, Wahid.
Said in a complaint addressed to the Information Ministry, published in Kuwaiti newspapers.
My sandwich, man.
Women's beach volleyball games, diving, and synchronized swimming contests are not acceptable. They reflect Western norms that do not give a woman's body any of the respect, honor, and protection which Islam and Sharia, Islamic law, have granted her.
You can't get a world record time in the 200-meter butterfly wearing a big black Abba robe. It's just not going to work.
Yeah. And when you're diving, all the extra clothing just flailing around.
It just causes a splash.
Yeah, extra splash.
Although, you know what, the robes do help on the balance beam. So if you're in gymnastics, it hangs down, keeps you a little extra balance.
I wonder what he thinks of the repechage heats.
I don't think he has a problem with them. Okay. He did not state.
I love when you say repechage.
By the way, this same politician has protested against the staging of music concerts in the conservative country, and as well as celebrating Saint Valentine's Day. I'm sorry.
This guy, it's
John. A little strict.
It's John Lithgow from Footloose. It's John Lithgow. And there shall be no dancing.
Everybody cut. Everybody cut.
And then Kevin Bacon gets up with the Bible and tells him the Lord said, make a joyful noise. Everybody dance. Everybody get down and get funky. And then they played Shalimar, Dancing in the Streets. In a related story, UN slams West over inadequate condom supply. The West's failure to invest all the money it promised into world population programs has resulted in a deadly shortage of condoms in the developing world. In a sharp rebuke for the world's biggest economies, the retiring head of the UN Population Fund said her biggest regret about the job was the crippling lack of resources and a surprisingly large lack of condoms. There are large countries which should be doing a lot more. The resources are just not there, and especially for the products that require foreign exchange. Condom supplies are getting greatly disrupted at a time when demand is practically soaring off the charts. Sadek spoke, this is Dr. Nafis Sadek, on the release of the UN's annual population report, her last such appearance after 13 years on the job.
I wonder what Gail Sheehy has to say about that.
Alex Marshall, who wrote this year's population report, said the UN, the world's biggest international supplier of condoms, had to have half the number of condoms it distributed last year because of funding problems. We're rolling back programs because of it. It's really tragic.
Rolling back.
Sadiq criticized the big powers for lavishing huge amounts on military campaigns while offering only small change to the vital health and reproductive services of which the condom program is a part. Blah, 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 blah. It's all about money and how much you get for sub-Saharan African condoms. Okay.
If one wanted to
purchase... The UN, supplying condoms to underprivileged nations near you.
And speaking of some of our favorite nations around the world, France says no to overtures from North Korea. France not ready for North Korean relations.
Going back to the condom story.
Dateline Paris, off the Oiters Ray. France said Thursday it had declined an offer to open diplomatic relations with North Korea.
Let's just be friends.
Please come play with us, please. Saying not enough progress had been made toward human rights and nuclear non-proliferation in the Stalinist state. A French foreign ministry spokesman confirmed that Pyongyang, he said Pyongyang, had asked Paris to open talks on resuming relations. But he said France, sticking to the line agreed upon by European Union partners last year, was demanding progress on human rights and non-proliferation before improving political and economic links. While welcoming recent détente between North and South Korea, the spokesman said, nevertheless, humanitarian and proliferation issues have yet to receive satisfactory answers.
What the hell kind of accent was that?
That was my... You know what? I've been watching too much Olympics this week. Germany has also declined an offer of similar relations. You know, they're like asking everybody. Hey,
can we have relations with you? Please.
Not on the first date.
Please.
The official Korean news agency, KCNA, said North Korean Foreign Minister Paek Sam-nur recently sent a letter proposing ties to foreign ministers of Belgium, Britain, France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, and the Netherlands. And the External Relations Commissioner of the European Union has also been contacted. Apparently, nobody wants to play with them. That's a shame.
No.
No.
Poor North Korea.
I have a story about Quebecois wanting to recede. To secede.
Again.
You know what? Basically,
it's an election year.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut this down.
Yeah, I wonder if it's an election year. Have the Quebecois announced that they want to secede again?
Everybody's favorite nutty ruling party, Canada's Quebec province, the Parti Québécois.
Parti Québécois
wants to secede again. They're getting close. I'm just gonna say that they're looking to secede once more. And we'll keep an eye on the election as it approaches. They have, in fact, opened their own tourism and economics office in Boston. So that's the first step.
Wow.
That's the first step.
Tourism board in Boston.
And Danny Glover walks in and wants to have him create. Oh, never mind. It's a different movie.
That's what I have for hard news this week. Anybody else?
Well, yeah.
All right. Go for it, man.
Invention breaks down sex barrier.
Woohoo!
It's all just sex.
A South African invention soon to go on sale breaks down a barrier between the sexes by enabling women to urinate standing up.
Bravo.
The Easy Wee, a reusable device.
Something was lost in translation there.
Easy Wee.
They speak English there?
I stand by my statement.
Oh,
All right.
I don't think it's any better in Afrikaans.
I think it's just Easy V.
The Easy Wee, a reusable device with a shaped plastic cup and a length of pipe.
Oh no!
Wait,
you know what?
Now, which side does the pipe go on?
Oh, that could be awkward.
In or out?
Oh, geez. Oh, no. It has taken 6 years to develop.
Oh, come on. Put a funnel on the end of a Dixie cup.
No. They were testing. There was a lot of product testing.
And is already patented in 106 countries. Start searching on IBM.com, patents.ibm.com for that one. It will be in shops around the world by the end of the year, just in time for Christmas.
All right, now can you help me out with this? Is this supposed to go in public washrooms? Is that?
It will be invaluable for women who are traveling, hiking, camping, fishing, sailing, skiing, or bedridden.
Now,
okay,
is this
so
something that they're supposed to wear, or is it something they just like they use it once, throw it away?
Is this some sort of prosthesis?
If you let me read the story.
Well, you paused and allowed us a chance to ask
Because
questions.
people interrupt.
Are there any forward-looking statements for this company?
Is there a stock ticker symbol?
No.
Okay.
Having a Wii
Have you tested one yourself?
Oh, no.
Having a Wii has never been so easy, Stefan Odenall,
That was worth the wait.
managing director of MoldMed, the company that invented the device, said Friday. I think I'm going to be looking at Google.com later. It even has a handy, discreet carrying pouch so it can be taken everywhere. One of these can last a woman a lifetime. There's your answer.
Now, see, you don't want to be marketing. You don't want to be saying that kind of stuff. You want people to be buying replacements.
There's always going to be upgrades.
Oh, sure.
Teen to return illegal stock profit.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that one.
Heard about this dumb kid.
A 15-year-old has agreed to repay $285,000 of stock regulators said he made through illegal trading on the Internet. Yeah.
He just needed that for seed money anyway. His portfolio is much larger.
Not anymore.
He was looking at opening up a brothel.
The SEC said Wednesday that Jonathan G. Lebed bought large blocks of penny stocks, hyped them on the financial message boards, and then dumped his shares after the price rose. Pump and dump. Businesses Lebed placed a sell limit order before the market closed on the day he purchased stock to ensure that he would not miss the price spike while he was in school the next day. That's pretty damn funny.
In gym class, my order went through.
I gotta go.
Wow.
The 11 alleged...
I can buy you and all of you,
including you, Principal McVicker. I can buy and sell you, pal.
What the hell?
No.
The 11 alleged manipulations involving 9 stocks.
And his penis.
Does it name the stocks?
It does in another report that I didn't print out.
They were penny stocks, though, right?
Took place from, it was all penny stocks. Took place from August 23rd, 1999 to February 4th, 2000. Lebed was 14 at the time. The penalty includes the younger's profits plus interest. Blah, blah. His lawyer, Kevin H. Marino, described it as an intelligent, well-rounded youngster who has been very interested in the securities industry for some time and has been an avid investor. He and his family feel this is a fair and appropriate settlement and are happy to have the entire matter behind him.
Yeah.
I told you he made a lot more money than just that.
Oh, no, they're just lucky he's not in jail.
Okay, which one do you want to hear? Strip club adds drive-through or chocolates and porn greet students?
The strip club was a better story.
Strip club drive-through.
You want pasties with that? In a country that offers everything from drive-through burgers to drive-through church services, a strip club near Pittsburgh has something new for those who can't stop in for lap dances: drive-through nudity.
Oh yeah.
As opposed to when you're in the car nude going to the White Castle.
Woo! I've only done that once.
Could I have one of those drink caddies?
Where did that $5 bill come from, sir? Don't ask.
Alrighty.
Can I get that supersized, Chris?
No. When they leave, customers are falling out laughing, said Nick Fratelliangelo, Fratangelo.
Yeah, you're real Sicilian over there.
Yeah, whatever. Owner of the Climax Gentlemen's Club in Salem Township on an isolated stretch of U.S. Route 22, about 35 miles east of Pittsburgh.
Been there, Chris?
No.
Born there, Chris?
No. Motorists pull around to a window at the back of the club, show proof that they are 18 years or older, and pay $5 per minute.
Whoa.
Dude, go on the internet.
Jeez.
Whoa.
That ain't right.
Then they pull up a few feet to a second window and watch a nude dancer for the amount of time they paid for. A 26-year-old climax stripper who would identify herself only by her stage name, Barbie, said most customers paid for 2 to 3 minutes, but one man paid for $100 for 20 minutes. That can be tough. After a while, you run out of things to do, she said.
Yeah.
Climax opened the drive-thru in April after employees bounced around ideas to attract customers, Fratangelo said. Bill Lyon, spokesman for the Free Speech Coalition, the Canoga Park, California-based trade association for the adult entertainment industry, said Climax is likely the only strip club in the country to open a drive-thru window.
That'll change now.
Yeah, they're only one lucky enough to live in a town that doesn't have an ordinance against it.
Oh, that's all unincorporated, baby.
Yeah, you just got to go out in unincorporated parts of the town.
But see, what ends up happening is that town then that town next door incorporates it and changes the rules on you.
No,
you get grandfathered in, baby. Woohoo!
Township Supervisor Ed Gieselman helped write a 1998 ordinance to regulate strip clubs. He called the drive-thru an advertising gimmick designed to generate publicity. Well, it looks like it worked.
Yeah.
We objected to the sign for the drive-thru being so close to the road, and then they moved it back. We have grammar school.
rock on, baby.
Woo! We have grammar school children going by there in school buses. Adult businesses should be a little obscure, I think, out of respect for the community. The club is
very forward-looking.
The club is next to a steep hill covered with thorny bushes that would slice the skin off of anyone trying to get a free peek, and the window's design prevents such a sneaky behavior.
Privacy screen, internet privacy
screening.
Yeah.
Polarized glass.
I was just gonna say polarized glass, so when you're on the side, you can't see.
Should have had it quicker. Now.
I'm a little slow this week.
Barbie said the drive-thru has been popular with has proven popular with couples, particularly on Friday or Saturday nights, and for carloads of women.
What?
Oh yeah.
Now I need a moment.
Wow.
Let's go look at the stripper.
And that's all I have.
Wow.
Maybe it's time for a song.
Yeah. You are, and have been, and hopefully will continue to be, listening to the great Radio Tiki experiment at www.radiotiki.com.
Steve, I was trying to get your attention during the solo of that song, and you wouldn't even look at me. I'm afraid that the people in the audience will think you don't like me.
I'm sorry, I knew you were there, but I was busy. I was trying to play. I was having a hard time.
Try to keep him on his shore. I try.
boy says to me, "You want to be a bad guy?" And I say, "Yeah, baby, I want to be bad." I said, "Surf's up, space ponies. I'm making gravy without the lumps."
Surf's Up, Space Ponies. You're listening to the Great Radio Tiki Experiment, www.radiotiki.com. You can join us here live every Friday night from 8 until, God, we need to stop. And then, of course, we loop the show all week long. If you're listening, if it's Thursday morning, you're listening to the rebroadcast. Good morning. We just heard a drop from The Tick, which is really an excellent cartoon. There was rumors that a live version show of that was happening. Is that still happening? Does anybody know?
Not only is it happening, but they showed it like one of those WestCon places.
Yeah.
And all the critics say it's probably one of the only 2 comedies that will actually be successful next season.
Really?
Wow.
Is
it still going to have Putty?
Yes.
Patrick Warburton.
Wow.
Dividing his time with voice work on The Family Guy, another one of our favorite cartoon comedies.
Fox owns him.
Is The Tick going to be on Fox?
Yes.
Oh God, I just wet myself. Fox is one of my favorite networks. It's like I watch it all the time. Fox and NBC. I don't watch.
You know why?
else.
Because Fox is so young.
Fox appeals.
It's a young
to
major
me.
network.
And that's weird considering I'm quite the old man. So.
We want Matlock.
Matlock! Bring back 90210.
Oh,
no. No, don't.
Don't. Please don't.
Is it that time in the show where we whore ourselves to the listeners? Is it that time? I think it is. If you've been so kind to visit the Great Radio Tiki Experiment website at www.radiotiki.com, go there now. Go now. I'll wait. Okay, now. Go now. I'll wait. You'll see on the website, amongst all the exciting things, one very important item. That's a link to Amazon.com. That's correct. A link to Amazon.com. The Great Radio Tiki Experiment is, in fact, an affiliated partner with Amazon.com. If you're interested in any of the books, CDs, movies, or anything we talk about here on the show, we would like you to purchase that from Amazon.com, if you so desire, by going through a link on our website. If you go to Amazon.com through the link on our website, the Great Radio Tiki Experiments, both in karma and dollars. So that's always nice.
We'd appreciate it.
We would appreciate it.
I pre-ordered my copy of Gladiator today.
Gladiator.
And it's the Russell Crowe version, not the Cuba Gooding Jr. version.
I love you, Spartacus.
Spartacus.
I love you.
I love you, Spartacus.
Yes, you can purchase DVDs, CDs, books, online auctions. Well, you can't purchase your own online auction. You can participate in an online auction. You may get electronic equipment. You may get toys. I don't think you can order sushi yet through Amazon.com, but
no.
Give it a shot. Get a book about sushi.
Health and beauty stuff through Amazon.
Anything you can possibly think that can be shipped to your home.
Garden stuff.
Garden supplies. Seeds. You could be the little seed girl.
Marital aid.
Marital aids. Can you really? Well, books about marital aids.
No.
From Amazon.com, and all of that you can reach right through the convenient link on our website. You can even initiate a search from our website, so please give it a shot. Please. And while you're on our website, you can check out...
Maybe I should have given Chris this week's TV guide.
What are you doing over there, Chris?
Just show him the picture.
Looking for the marital aid.
Just show him the picture.
It's radio. Don't worry about it. I'll look at it later.
Pass it around the room.
Don't distract me while I'm whoring the show. Okay.
Whore.
Pass it around the room, Chris.
Other things you can do while you're on the website, we've mentioned earlier in the show. You can email us. You can contact us. You can contact other listeners. You can listen to old shows. You can listen to the new show. You can listen to Jeff's 90s show. You eventually will be able to listen to Dan's 80s show. You can read all of Jeff's movie reviews. Lots of exciting things happening on the website. Be sure to check it out. www.radiotiki.com. And now it's time for the Wheel of Entertainment. Anybody got any entertainment news? Chris.
Episode 2 wraps.
Episode 2 You know, is that something new at Taco Bell?
No.
Oh.
Is that the new Wu-Tang Clan album?
No. Guess the Force was with them, because Star Wars Episode 2 finished shooting in London Wednesday ahead of schedule. It was a dream shoot, and the Fisher Head of schedule was just icing on the cake of what has been an incredible experience for all of us. Producer Rick McCollum said on the official Star Wars website, www.starwars.com. We started in Sydney with our amazing Australian crew and traveled through 3 continents and 5 countries in a 61-day shoot.
Good thing they got out of there before the Olympics started.
The fuck?
What the hell were you thinking? Do you have a calendar? Can you divide by 4?
No. And just to finish real early, as a credit to the fantastic people who have been with us as production-wise.
Fabulous.
Yeah, whatever.
What are we talking about? What I was away for a moment. The TV guy made it over to me.
Oh my! The still untitled all digital film, Jeff.
It's going to be all digital, Jeff.
I think Lucas can afford
it's
good
Lucas.
digital.
It's Lucas
now,
digital.
Is it being processed digitally, or is it being filmed on digital cameras? It's 2 different things.
All digital.
That does not tell me a thing, Chris.
It says all digital, and then there's a little hyperlink. So if you click on the article, you'll know.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and say, Jeff, that if it's being filmed digitally,
then
that by definition means it's being processed digitally.
Sure.
So therefore, I'm guessing it was filmed digitally.
Okay, to go back to your CDs, is it an ADD or is it a DDD?
If you have ADD, don't they give you Ritalin?
Yes.
That means you have to skip through the tracks really, really fast.
Timmer.
The second of the 3 planned prequels will debut in summer of 2002. Get in line now. But that isn't fast enough for fans.
And tickets have already sold out.
Wait a minute, summer of 2002?
Yeah.
And they wrapped it now?
Well,
what
wrapped
the hell
filming.
is he going to do for a year?
Computer shit.
I'll continue.
Okay, you go ahead.
McCollum explains in Hokey Pokey, the official newsletter for the movie, and the reason for the delay is because producing the effects-laden episode 2 is like making 2 pictures, an entire live-action film and an entire animated feature.
Yup. You had me, then you lost me.
Industrial Light and Magic will be working on special effects, of course.
I do believe.
I wonder how they landed that contract.
Patronage.
Yeah, I do believe. I do believe this will top probably the first movie with the number of digital effects and stuff.
The film set about a decade after the Phantom Menace and tracing the developing relationship between young Jedi Anakin Skywalker, Hayden Christensen, and Queen Amidala, Natalie Portman, Hot Grits.
Hot Grits.
Began shooting in Australia in June and wound through Italy, Spain, Tunisia before finally wrapping in L Street Studios in London.
Tunisia. I wonder if they're going back to Tatooine.
9.
A lot of sand there. A lot of sand.
That's all for that article.
They're going to Tunisia to shoot those Dagobah scenes, man.
So
Hey, don't call me no Dagobah.
They came for the water.
I have a story about, since I've been spending a little bit of time on planes.
I'm missing a story.
What do you got? What are you missing
there? Kennedy and Dr. Drew are going to have a show on MTV about unusual relationships.
No way. In Kennedy?
As in the Kennedy.
Wow. I haven't seen her in a while. Of course, I don't watch MTV that very much anymore.
All you had to do was watch the Republican convention. Oh, sorry.
Kennedy shot. Is she okay?
Flight attendant tells all in musical review.
One-woman show.
No.
Vagina monologue?
You know what? I did a story a few months ago about that show. Actually, it closed. They're not doing it anymore.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. First Cats, now the vagina monologues.
Cats is gone.
Closed.
Speaking of now, you can buy the props from Cats on eBay now. Think about if you could buy the props from the vagina monologues on eBay. I don't know if you want anything from that.
And another big musical news. The movie version of the Fantastics is being released 5 years after it was finished.
Dateline, New York.
Hello.
The glamorous life of the flight attendant. Traveling the world, meeting new people, offering them headphones, picking up their filth. It's enough It's enough to drive you to drink or write a musical comedy. So, flight attendant Renee Foss
Simping.
wrote and wrote and performs in Around the World in a Bad Mood, a musical review that tells the real story of air travel from behind the food cart.
The Green Door?
I think that's another show. The show takes place inside Wafty Airlines.
Doesn't have to be.
Wafty stands for We Apologize for This Inconvenience, which at the start has hired one more ticket agent just to keep things moving quickly. The airline does not offer magazines but has pamphlets entitled How to Deal with Your Anger in a Positive, Nonviolent Way. If you believe Foss's opening monologue, the idea for the show came during her bender in Flint, Michigan, because what the hell else is there to do for 54 hours in downtown Flint, Michigan, but drink and think about your pain? The show is...
Whoa. I must meet this woman. Whoa.
The show
I
is...
must meet this woman. If you're out there listening.
Renee Foss, Jeff must meet you.
Hello.
The show is full of insider secrets, such as the two words air travel professionals dread most, summer sale, and what flight attendants really mean when they say, I'll be right back. Use your own imagination here. Flight attendants are not mere waitresses. Foss, 38. Ooh, a little experience there, Jeff.
I thought they were sky waitresses.
I'm a waitress at 35,000 feet, cha-cha. Foss, age 38, went into the business 16 years ago despite theatrical ambitions, convinced by her parents to find a job with benefits. That's why I didn't go to theater. There's no pay. She wrote the show 3 years ago to correct the common misimpression that flight attendants are merely waitresses in the sky. The show is running during September and October at Rose's Turn Theater in New York's Greenwich Village.
That's off Broadway.
Performed by Foss, one other flight attendant, and several professional actors.
Who shall remain nameless.
Renee Foss still flies, but only on weekends. I guess she's still a flight attendant.
No, she's just...
Yeah, she's just flying.
Just fly.
Sometimes I step outside myself and observe, and I'll see myself walking down the airplane aisle, literally...
She's just flying.
No, she's having an OBE, okay?
Literally picking up people's trash and saying, thank you. Thanks for that trash, she said in an interview. It kind of gets in your blood. It's a lifestyle. It's very hard to quit because you have a very flexible schedule.
They say the same thing about viruses.
And crack.
Smack users.
You don't work with the same people every day. You meet different people every day, and you go different places. If you're kind of a free spirit like I am, that's very appealing. But at the same time, a lot of the tasks associated with are less than glamorous. A lot has changed since Foss's mother started her career as a flight attendant in 1951, when they were almost all women and were known as stewardesses. They're still stewardesses. Oh, sorry. In her mother's day, flight attendants served lobster thermidor and practiced the art of polite conversation to better serve their air-going clients. Now flight attendants are trained to defend against air rage, put handcuffs on unruly passengers, and learn how to use heart defibrillators. And, of course, in her mother's day, stewardesses were forced to wear girdles, had weight checks, and were made to quit when they got married or turned 32. It's interesting how times have changed. Air travel has this hangover from the 50s and 60s where people tend to assume that it's really glamorous and sort of elitist. Of course, now anyone can just buy a ticket on Priceline for $60.
Ooh, where?
Yeah, really.
To Flint, Michigan.
From Chicago
to Flint, Michigan.
From Midway to O'Hare.
Dude, when I become insanely rich...
You're going to start that Midway to O'Hare shuttle?
No, I'm just going to fly it every day. Note the word insane.
No, when I become insanely rich, I'm going to start the Midway to O'Hare shuttle. Because you know, man.
Somebody needs to make that
shuttle. You know.
There's people that would take that
full every fucking day.
Of course, fighting for space, on the taxiway.
No, see that's the
is
part
longer than the flight.
That's part about being insanely rich. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I see.
But see, you can be doing your reading your paper and doing some work, pecking away at the laptop. Wow, the plane is taxiing and taking off and taking you to the next airport.
I'm just gonna, if that's the case, I'll get a limo driver to take me to Midway. That's
so fun.
Miss Foss defends the role of the flight attendant despite the trash and air rage. There's a kind of dignity associated with serving. Sometimes a little old lady is traveling alone and needs some help. Even though we don't have much control over when the flights leave or what kind of food is served, People see us as the airline.
So
we're the face.
Oh.
I'll just leave that be.
Yeah.
So what, Jeff?
I was going to use the phrase colostomy bag, but I decided against it.
No.
You know, last week the flight to Hawaii, that's a 9-hour flight to you and me, Gus.
Yeah.
And
did they have to dump the blue water a couple of times?
Well,
so you're over the ocean.
You're over the ocean. Nobody cares. You drop that blue ice in the blue water, nobody sees a damn thing. No, it just. I'm going to recommend on the 9-hour flight that you get to that bathroom
early.
You know, if you got to go either right before or right after the main meal. Don't wait until hour 7, because I made that mistake.
Ooh.
Stanky.
The odor wasn't so much as the confluence of fluids.
Spillage?
There were, because there's not a men's and women's room on the airplane.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh.
It's a one-holer.
Oh.
And this is in the first class too. There's a one-holer. And there was some splash and some squishy toilet paper on the floor. And I'm thanking God that I wore my shoes because I had them off while I was sitting in the seats. And, I saw people getting up, going to the bathroom in their sock feet. Like, I wouldn't walk in that bathroom in my sock feet. Oh, my God. The level of water in the sink, because the sink doesn't drain unless you push the button to make it drain.
And then you release the pressure, and it's like it's like the end of Alien Resurrection.
I'm looking at this water that 50, 60 people have washed their hands into, and you just look. The water is gray. Like, I'm just going to press the button and let this water out. It's a very pretty stainless steel sink when it's not full of filth.
Sure.
Anybody else entertainment? Anyone? Chris?
MTV axes Loveline after 4-year run.
Oh.
Axes? Like, they didn't want to leave?
MTV has sent off a Dear John letter to the late night series Loveline, ending the relationship show after a 4-year run. We were thrown for a loop by the cancellation, said Scott A. Stone, partner with David G. Stanley and Stone Stanley Entertainment, the producers of Loveline. Stanley said MTV gave the company no reason why it decided not to pick up the show for another 15 weeks of original episodes as it did last year. An MTV spokeswoman said President of Programming Brian Garden was traveling and unavailable for comment.
Probably because the FCC no longer counted it as educational content.
They have Dr. Drew, Yeah.
One insider said the low ratings were only a partial cause of the cancellation, although Loveline never delivered particularly good Nielsen's because of its late night slot. The program
was on at like 3 in the morning.
The program hadn't shown any noticeable decline over the last year or so. They got to make more room for teenage sex sitcoms.
Unzipped.
And
Oh, undressed. I'm sorry. Undressed. But it might as well be unzipped.
Does anyone... I flipped past that show one night because I didn't know what you and Chris were talking about with that undress show. There was a kid standing in the middle of the room screaming at the top of his lungs, "Does anyone care that I'm 16 years old and have not had sex yet?" Whoa,
kid. You idiot.
Whoa, kid. Jeez, what... MTV, relax over there.
Put it back.
Yeah, put it back. Go watch some porn.
Carry your school books in front of it or something.
Whoa.
You don't know where it's been.
Stone said he and his partner want to keep the show in production. Well, that's very notable. That's very...
What a shock.
Yeah. They've begun...
we would like to continue being paid.
They've begun to explore the possibility of hiring a distributor to clear the series as a late-night five-a-weeker in first-run syndication, possibly for fall 2001.
Oh.
A sex odyssey?
Mm-hmm.
Another option, Stone said, is to locate another cable network buyer, particularly one that's looking for an irreverent, frank-talking series dealing with sex and all of its permutations.
FX.
C-SPAN.
Food Network.
Yank that X show crap and put this on.
All right, so yeah. That's what Dr. Drew's got a new gig. I have more.
Go for it.
Ben Affleck and Jason Lee are in discussions to reunite with Kevin Smith for his next project, another title comedy that Smith's View Askew production company will produce for Dimension Films.
And we will watch it.
Currently going under the moniker of USQ5, it's Smith's fifth production. The picture is expected to be the last of Smith's New Jersey cycle. We're not calling it a trilogy anymore.
It's a cycle.
That features Jay.
The ring cycle.
That features Jay and Silent Bob. Shooting is expected to begin in January. The film is also expected to feature Brian O'Halloran and Jeff Anderson, actors best known for their roles as the leads in Smith's 1994 feature debut Clerks.
Did you read that correctly? Isn't it actors only known for their...
Yeah, I think that's the only thing they do. Wait, they were the voices on Clerks, the cartoon, for 2 episodes before it was yanked by Disney.
No, Jeff Anderson was in Dogma, and
so was O'Halloran.
Actually, and
O'Halloran was in Mallrats.
He was in Mallrats.
Oh, there you go.
Actually, Dante was in Chasing Amy too, wasn't he? At the comic convention.
No.
I thought he was.
So.
No, he was the guy trying to at the MTV when they were. What the hell?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
What did you do?
I'm sorry. See, we're sharing an input or an output.
Oh.
And I changed the resistance on my side. It changed.
All of a sudden, Chris's ears are bleeding.
What about?
I'm sorry.
What about MTV, Chris?
Oh no, he played the guy they were trying to buy the series for Blunt Man and Chronic.
That's right.
The MTV executive.
Him and Matt Damon.
Yeah. Academy Award winning Matt Damon.
Yes.
I still find that funny.
Blunt Man and Chronic. Yes.
That's all. There's just filler after that.
Well, not to step on Chris's purview over here, but I have a little blurb about Survivor. I know Chris likes the reality television. That's usually his arena.
I'm going to be on Mir.
Destination Mir.
Did you see?
That's a joke, right? That's not a real show.
That's a real show.
So have you?
Get out of here.
Did you see? There's another real show coming up with NASA's help, where they're going to send 20 people through training at Johnson Space Center.
I'll do that one too.
And the winner gets a week on the International Space Station.
I'll do that too.
When it's done in 2010.
It's habitable now.
Yeah, you can go up there right now.
Sure, yeah, I know
Bounce
you
around
could.
inside. It's like an unfurnished RV, of course.
There's no one else up there. You'd be the only one.
Hello.
That's the part they're not saying. You'd be alone.
Hey, when you guys coming back?
In space, no one can hear you spewy.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
I have just been given a new mission in life.
Just spewy in space.
Whoa. No, that's not what spewy is, Mr.
Oh, no.
We'll just leave it right
Oh, no.
Dave Savini.
Oh, I don't even want to. No,
Dave Savini in the ultraviolet light in the hotel rooms.
I don't even want to think about that.
For those of you listening around the world, Chicago had
Because apparently people have vomited in space before.
Chicago had a special investigative reporter on one of its local television stations.
Did he call it spewy?
Yes, he did. Okay. No, he did. Chicago had a local investigative reporter who went into a hotel room with a special ultraviolet camera made to pick up human body fluids and showed it was a brand new, supposedly clean hotel room, and the frightening scene that followed. There was little splotches everywhere, including a big giant one right on the television.
Spewy.
Where it looked like it had been hastily wiped up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chicago.
Actually, about that same time, I think I heard that was like a stock story that like they were doing all
yeah,
over the country.
I think right. All of the affiliates of that network were doing the same story.
Doing the Spewy Cam story.
Yeah.
Going back to reality television, where there was probably its own fair share of spewy. Survivor stars rake it in. The star of
in.
The stars of CBS Survivor are fetching a cool $20,000 each per speaking engagement these days. Student activities advisor Geneva Foster of Webster State University, Ogden, Utah, tells campus newspaper The Signpost, let's see, at that rate, each Survivor contestant will need to appear 50 times, and they will win as much as Richard Hatch. So bravo.
By the way, they came here,
Yeah.
and they were at the College of Page, but Colleen wasn't there. No.
Damn.
Damn it.
I would have told you, Chris, if Colleen would have been there.
When you say they, even the old woman who got beat out in the first show?
It was like 5 of them. I don't
Okay.
remember which ones exactly, but I think Kelly was one of them.
Ruthie.
Might have been.
Shut up.
It was Kelly was definitely one of them.
Tech.
Definitely not Richard and definitely not Colleen. I don't
up.
know any of their names, so just.
That's,
But Chris, I would have told you if Colleen was there.
Oh,
That's interesting to me because they're basically on a tour, and they could easily come up with 25 cities in a tour. That's $500,000.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Survivor! The CBS show.
This little vignette brought to you by the Great Radio Tiki Experiments.
Improvisational comedy for you.
For you.
We use the term comedy advisedly.
Indiscriminately. Remember, our next segment will include our regularly scheduled segments, so be sure to tune in. You are listening to the Great Radio Tiki Experiment at www.radiotiki.com.
Breakfast table and otherwise empty room. Young girl, violins, center of her own attention. The mother reads aloud, child tries to understand it, tries to make her proud. The shades go down, it's in her head. Painted room. Don't
What is it we don't do under any circumstances?
Oh, man.
What is it?
Look, I have to show it to the Laker girls.
You cannot show it to the Laker girls. Keep Mr. Weenie in the pants. Always in the pants. I know you want to show it to the Laker girls, but you must never show it to the Laker girls.
Hello.
Doe.
Little something extra on all live music week this
New
week.
battery.
I know, isn't that nice? New battery in the board. For those of you listening downline,
Perhaps we should turn the microphones down a little
we
bit.
might have to. Actually, I'm going to do it on the master here.
That's what I was getting at.
We one of our pieces of equipment is battery operated for this show. For the show, and
aren't all the best ones.
We noticed during the last segment that
Batteries.
the battery was dying. So during that last song, we
have a hum.
In our ever increasing dedication to quality for you, the listener, replaced the 9-volt battery that was keeping the show alive.
Wow. Oh well.
We're forgetting our new thing. You are continuing to listen to the great Radio Tiki experiment at www.radiotiki.com. For those of you that have been listening for a long time, that may be confusing because we only say that just before we're going to a song, but now we're saying it a little bit more, so people will pop over to the website. So it's our new get the word out modus here. Getting the word out, getting the people on the street, getting the word out in the town.
Are we going window shopping?
Yeah. And it's now time for our regularly scheduled segments. Of course, I would expect there will be no stocking report, or is there? Is there a surprise stocking report that we just didn't know about?
I got my new TV guide.
All right.
And it's on the other side of the studio. Right?
So we will begin this week's regularly scheduled segments with Chris's stocking report.
That was it.
Oh. Okay, for everyone, Colleen from Survivor is in the TV guide this week. There you go.
Oh, and here, if you need something to read, Chris,
picture.
there you go. It's a Big Brother story, too. And they compare the American one to the British one.
Moving on, Tom's regularly scheduled segment. This week's final meal from the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, offender number 228. Offender number 228.
Oh, you could have gone for 227.
228. We've actually read 227. We've done 227 already.
Going for the TV show references. Yeah.
Would anyone like to guess what John Satherwaite, offender number 228, executed August 16th, year 2000, August 16th of this year? Did we have a show that night? Oh.
Could have.
August 16th. What was his final meal request?
There had to be a pack of smokes in there.
No pack of smokes. He is smoke-free.
A greasy pork sandwich.
Okay, Maurice's guess is greasy pork sandwich. Jeff, did you have a food guess?
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Chris, did you have a final meal guess? John Satterwaite, prisoner number 228, executed August 16th of this year.
Kosher Mexican food?
Kosher Mexican food. No. I'm sorry, we're wrong on all fronts.
And see, that's part of the bit. Every week our guess is going to be the same.
I gotta see if there's kosher Mexican food in this.
Meatloaf.
Greasy pork sandwich.
Oh, but just looking through here, Richard Beavers, offender number 74.
Save it.
He looks fun.
Save it.
Anyway, John Satterwaite ordered the triple meat cheeseburger, all the way, ketchup, onion, mustard, pickle, relish, and mayo.
Sesame seed bun.
And mayo. 2 orders of French fries, 3 scrambled eggs, and a vanilla shake.
Oh yeah.
Now, which of these things don't belong in the final meal?
Money.
He ordered money.
No, sorry. Obscure reference night.
Triple meat cheeseburger, all the way, 2 orders of fries, 3 scrambled eggs, vanilla milkshake.
Dark side of the moon, money.
May he rest in peace.
Diet Coke.
For the Buffy report this week, I have an article. Would you like me to do it before or after the Buffy report?
Go ahead. The article is to
A definitive article.
We're just a little out there tonight.
Tonight's show is obscurity.
I'm medicated.
What's my excuse?
Buffy Batty gets regular role. As TV Guide... as this publication previously reported, after 2 years of semi-regular appearances as the demon Anya on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Emma Caulfield ex-demon finally becomes a full-fledged regular this season. Now series creator Joss Whedon reveals why he waited so long to promote the Beverly Hills 90210 alum. I forgot that she played Brandon's editor girlfriend at the newspaper.
Yes.
Making somebody regular is not something that we take lightly. Apparently, they just make everybody regulars on that show.
Everybody else is bloated and heavy.
Somebody can do really well, but it's a question of how do they fit into the group dynamic. What role do they need to fill? It's a delicate thing. In the case of Emma Caulfield, who relents, everything happens at its own pace. Whedon eventually saw that she was just the person to fill the Wiseacre void when Charisma Carpenter's character Cordelia jumped over to Angel. She speaks her mind rather bluntly and feels a little bit on the outs with people, so it makes perfect sense. And Emma's got that extremely funny quality. You don't usually get that much funny in a girl that pretty.
So it's the wisecracking everyman.
She's the comic relief, apparently.
Yeah. It's a Chris Rock movie all of a sudden.
And look for things. Chris Tucker. Who that? Put that. Never mind. I won't do my Chris Tucker here. Things may get pretty ugly this year when Buffy's little sister Dawn, Michelle Trachtenberg, develops a crush on Anya's main squeeze Xander, Nicholas Brendan. And although Whedon is coy when asked if the 1120-year-old patron saint of scorned women will get her powers back, he laughs and says, "There's always a chance. I mean, come on, this is Buffy." He does hint that issues from her dark past may resurface this year. Her relationship with Xander is something that we really want to explore, and we also think she has a fascinating history. One development Buffy fans won't be treated to, however, is any type of relationship, hanky-panky or otherwise, between Anya and fellow demon Spike, James Marsters. I know, she's a former demon. And Spike is a vampire. But that's the way the article is written.
Maybe that's how they're going to kill off... What's her name? The little girl. They're going to give Anya back her powers, and she's going to kill her.
I don't think the girl's going away.
See, because as I was about to rebut Joss's statements there,
the creator of the show, you're rebutting the creator of the show.
Damn. He said.
Let's go to the real authority on this subject.
He said. Well, we don't lightly add anyone as a permanent cast member. Except for the fact that they're just throwing in a long-lost sister, which was never mentioned before, ever, on the show or in the movie.
Chuck on Happy Days used to play basketball. I don't know where he went.
So it's just a little, because, he's talking in one side, then talking out the other side.
Did you ever see that last season of Welcome Back, Kotter?
Oh,
when,
God, yes.
When all of a sudden Horseshack was a teacher? How the hell did that happen?
And he was like the dramatic focus.
Everybody was gone.
Everybody was gone.
And he was like...
he was the only character anyone recognized anymore.
Horseshack and Julie were the only ones left.
And Cotter's wife, Julie. I don't understand how that happened.
And like in the last few episodes, he like got married.
None of that. Yeah, there was like one of the last shows, and they had Flintstone cups for their wedding glasses. Weird.
And then they just left it there, as if they were going to get another season of that crap. Like how in the last episode of Aftermath. Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Klinger was in jail. So that was my little opening salvo for the Buffy report. Now over to Maurice.
All right. This week.
All right, get ready.
Yeah.
All right.
Sunday.
And every Sunday this week, it's the Buffy report.
Great Lakes Segway, Eugene Grove, Wisconsin. Be there.
That's like the best lead-in you've ever had.
Actually, the best lead I ever had is when I had my music.
Oh, yeah. The music is gone during rerun season.
Yeah, it's only if not for reruns.
This week's Buffy was the wrap-up of the 4th season, the current season. The final Buffy was the a denouement, if you will, of the epic battle. The previous episode, they destroyed the
Thingy.
Frankenstein
Thingy.
demon thing,
Thingy.
Adam. And so they were just chilling, watching videos at Buffy's mother's house.
Chilling out, Maxon.
Chilling out.
If I may, sir, it was a denouement avec fromage.
With cheese.
With cheese.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Thank
very
you
good.
Very much. I'll be
It
over
was
here.
all nicey nice and calm. All nicey nice and
Enjoy
calm.
the buffet. Tip your waitresses.
Until the primeval spirit of the original Slayer shows up.
And the man with cheese.
And wreaks havoc on the dreams, the nightmares, if you will, of the characters in the show. And then there's the guy with the cheese.
I want more of the guy with the cheese.
Good comic relief with the cheese guy.
For those of you who have yet to see it, there's just a guy that walks around with a plate of cheese. In the dreams. Very weird.
Saying stuff about the cheese. So anyways, they're able to eventually communicate to each other that there's a problem and that they get the kind of the final solution to Buffy through their
one
dreams.
is down.
Actually, the funniest one is actually Giles' dreams when he starts singing, and he's singing about what to do, but he's singing it in a rather David Bowie-ish dramatic sort of way.
Sure.
So Buffy defeats the primeval Slayer by not fighting.
Ooh. But I'm noticing that you're doing this week's Buffy report sans any kind of paper.
No, there's a little one.
Oh, okay.
But there's not much written on it.
Okay.
I usually try to get some extra notes from the Buffy website, but I couldn't connect to it earlier.
It was down.
Yeah, I don't know if it was down or what.
Show's been canceled.
Chris?
Tell us about Willow and Tara.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly.
Then there was Xander's dream sequence when he was driving the ice cream truck, or he was in the ice cream truck, and Anya was driving the ice cream truck, and Willow and Tara were in the back, and they invited Xander to come back with them.
They were doing their best version of night calls.
Oh, yeah.
Sans helmet cam guy.
Yeah, no helmet
Without
cam
the
guy.
Helmet cam guy. But then, of course, as he reached out to join them, he all of a sudden appeared in his basement. So that was his nightmare dealie, that he's stuck in his basement.
And missing out on the three-way
Missing
action.
out on the action.
That's my nightmare, missing out on the three-way action.
Yeah. You're gonna end up in your basement, missing out on the three-way
Any
action.
of you brand new listeners out there want to help Tom out with his three-way?
Isn't that your reality, Tom? That you're not
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Just wanted to clarify.
Also, I watched Angel as well, which I missed it the first time it was around. I don't know why I caught just the Buffy the first time and missed the Angel because they're back to back. But the Angel was quite good too. It ended up with that evil corporation. They raised Angel's creating the vampire that created him. Darla. She had been killed in a previous Buffy episode.
Not the same Darla from our gang.
No.
Darla.
Whoa.
So,
now, see, I did not see this either. Actually, I stopped watching Angel for a while because that's right when.
I'm sorry. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, they did. They did show her. I was going to say I was confusing with the preview for the next episode, the opening, but they did show her right at the end.
Can I ask, how does one raise a dusted vampire?
They went through a special ceremony.
It's a difficult process.
They had to take one of the high up minions of evil, one of the major battle demons, and have him do some sort of ceremony thing.
Now you see,
you know what? I'm gonna have a problem with that.
And they sacrificed five vampires as well.
It's contract work, really.
Yeah. Really? Well, it was. They were. I don't know what they paid him. They didn't really say, but it was pretty much contract work.
Low six figures.
I'm gonna have a problem with that. That's just me.
No, I think that brings a cool twist to the show. You've got this evil corporation
cool
with the whole sorcery and.
No, cool twist. I'm fine with that. The Buffy not that there's any reality to any of this, but the Buffy writers usually do a fairly good job of keeping pace with accepted norms in the occult world,
Uh-huh.
and you just don't raise a dusted vampire. You don't raise any kind of dead vampire. You can maybe have a vampire zombie, maybe, but you know what? I'm having a big problem with this.
Well,
so,
that is deviating from
Sorry.
occult
it's not
fiction.
it's not in the literature.
Yeah,
it's not in the
it's
canon.
not
It's not in the canon.
Right. You have a tough time looking that one up.
Tough time.
But it's an interesting twist, plot twist.
By the way, why does it all of a sudden sound like Ghostbusters in here? Did you look in the usual sources? Yeah, Tobin's Spirit Guide.
Tell them about the Twinkie.
That's a pretty big Twinkie.
So anyways, next week, the season premiere of both Buffy and Angel. Buffy meets Dracula. So we'll see how that goes. And
Played by Bela Lugosi.
Yeah.
Pull the strings! Pull the strings!
And Angel meets his maker. So an interesting week.
So there'll be what after next week? 21 episodes of Buffy left?
Well, I'm thinking with a little kid added in, that's never good news for a TV show.
That's,
I'm a huge fan, but that's usually a death now. And I
I'm
think
hoping
Maurice
they can
knows it.
I'm hoping they can turn that around.
I think we're looking at the last season of Buffy. That's what I think.
But at least Angel looks kind of promising this season.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's Angel versus the Evil Corporation. So they also said that in that last final episode of the season, they said that if this was the first of the things they're going to try to do to get rid of him. So
the first of many.
So if this fails, which obviously it's going to,
again, it's just like Iron Chef. They keep throwing chefs at him.
Exactly, they'll be throwing more powerful shit at him probably.
Because Buffy's been around long enough for a second run syndication, right?
5 years.
This year it will hit its its first season was a half season, so it's got to hit 100 episodes, which will be this season.
That's free money after that.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It will not hit it at the end of the season.
Yeah.
It's had 3.5 full seasons. After the season, it will have 4.5, which will not be enough. It'll have. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry. It will have 101 episodes at the end of the season.
It doesn't have to have 100.
At 22 episodes a season and 13 in the first season.
It's a rule of thumb.
So yeah, they'll hit it at the end of the season.
Free money.
Yeah, I mean, we used to
Free
watch
money.
reruns of that Richard Lewis show, and that didn't make 100 shows.
Anything but love.
Anything but love.
And then USA, like in the morning, has all those like shows on NBC that they tried to slip into the 7:30 Thursday slot.
Yeah,
fired up.
You get all fired up.
Like
and that part
season,
that Union Station show.
Union Square.
Sorry.
That's on?
They even picked. Yeah.
Oh, no.
They even picked up Fred Savage's Working.
Wow.
Okay, my TiVo tapes that occasionally.
And you watch it, don't you?
Because I like the freaky chick.
Oh, do you have a freaky chick setting
yeah.
on the TiVo?
I think I do.
By the by,
anything with
by
a
the way,
freaky
wasn't
chick?
didn't that show have 2 seasons?
Yes.
I have a remind me later, just before Jeff's movie thing. Well, in a few moments, just before Jeff's movie.
By the way, that does conclude this week's Buffy report.
Wow.
So
Okay,
just officially, because Tom sounded like he didn't think we were done, but
okay.
it's done.
All right. Well then,
Major life issue.
I just have one comment on the Buffy thing.
go ahead.
Oh, okay.
If this is the last season of Buffy, does that mean Buffy's going to sacrifice herself to get Voyager back to Earth? Oh, wait, that's a different show.
Whoa.
That would be Captain Janeway.
Is she? Really?
Ixnay.
Wow. I haven't watched that show since that
4 years.
Yeah.
Since it started.
That would be a very interesting way to end a.
A show just before they want to start
Well,
making movies.
no, I mean end that will be the last Star Trek series. Period. Right? There isn't going to be another Star Trek series.
Oh,
there's another one in development. Oh, I did not know that.
Equally lame.
What was it? Did we know what it's going to be
The
about?
new series, either the one they're talking about that's a heavy rumor is Star Trek pre-Federation or just the beginning Federation beginnings. Yeah,
that'll be a good time.
That won't keep the viewers.
Speaking of your freaky chicks, Chris.
Yes.
You're a big fan of the teacher on Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was in that movie Keeping the Faith with Ben Stiller, and who's the guy with Ben Stiller? The priest and the rabbi. Edward Norton.
Jenna Elfman.
Jenna Elfman. She played Jenna Elfman's
waitress?
assistant in that.
Uh-huh.
You'd like her a lot.
Oh yeah.
That was actually what I was going to tell Jeff. I've seen 3 of the movies you reviewed, Jeff, on my flight out to Hawaii. I saw Center Stage.
Of course.
I saw Keeping the Faith, which I liked a lot. And I saw that Demi Moore Don't Know Who I Am movie.
Passion of Mind. Why would you show that on an airplane? Was it nap time at that point?
It was for Tommy.
Okay. Did you actually watch Passion of Mind?
I watched it until I lost consciousness.
There was an interesting idea there that just...
she's New York, she's in Europe, she's New York, she's Europe. I just, I got
New
tired of it.
New York was the real one.
Right.
New York was the real one.
And Europe was her
bastard.
mother.
Europe was her mother.
But I got to tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed Keeping the Faith with Ben Stiller and Edward Norton, Jenna Elfman.
Right.
You could easily fall in love with Jenna Elfman watching that movie. She's like everyone's cool girl. She's like.
Ooh, that's because.
I know that was her
character in the movie.
I was worried that when the movie started that she was going to be a lot like Dharma on Dharma and Greg. No, very very much surprised by the fact that she actually has some range. So I enjoyed the film, and of course Ben Stiller I'm always a Ben Stiller fan. Edward Norton, I enjoyed him, and he wrote the movie, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Wrote and directed. So it was a good time all around.
I found the wrap up a little too efficient, but.
Well,
what do you expect? What do you think of Center Stage?
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it again.
I've already pre-ordered my copy.
I was going to say.
No. Why?
I liked it a lot.
I don't even know if it has that teen genre that you like.
I liked it. I'm sorry.
It was, I don't know, just a little heavy-handed with the whole dancing thing, and then I don't know.
It was a movie about a dance company.
I could always
dance school. I'm sorry.
Cancel my pre-order before it ships.
Yeah, well, it's a free country, man. You go ahead, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, if you want to pay for a predictable movie.
You know what I did? You know what I did in the middle of the movie? I read 3 chapters of a Harry Potter book. Okay, so that's me.
I just went to the library and checked out the first Harry Potter book.
I told you, it's like crack. Did you finish it already?
No, just the chapter. I just got it yesterday.
Okay, the first chapter is like really gruesome, and then like you get into it. So not gruesome in a bloody way, just like sad. So
yeah.
So anyway, Jeff, did you see any movies this week?
Yes, unfortunately I did.
Bad week for Jeffy.
We have a special. Well, I saw Almost Famous for a second time. That's always a good thing. I saw Bait. D plus.
Bait was what now?
One of those guys, Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah.
I saw that karaoke movie, Duets.
With Huey Lewis. Bravo, Huey Lewis.
It's supposed to be a comedy.
There's some funny bits in it, B-.
You cracked me up.
And I had my Taylor Negron Film Festival. I had my William Devane Film Festival. On Wednesday, I had my Famke Janssen Film Festival.
Famke Janssen.
Love and Sex, one of those let's all get philosophical about relationship movies. C. And Circus, one of those everybody screws everybody else over movies, C+. And a special one-time only voting option. Gee, Jeff, none of those movies sound at all interesting.
No.
Instead of doing 5 minutes on one, why don't you just kill each one in 30 seconds?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Jeff, yes.
Oh, all righty then. Bait, Jamie Foxx.
Being Jamie Foxx?
No.
No?
Usually these movies are really bad because there's no plot. They just let the guy be himself. They don't even let him do this in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
This movie can be summed up by this. There's this really bad, just one-note character. He's just this badass FBI agent who gathers...
Played by the guy from St. Elsewhere, right?
Right.
Okay.
Who gathers all these people, in this room because they're the best at what they do to track Jamie Foxx. And it's one of those movies where they're in this room. If you think about it in the real world terms, they're in this room for like 24 hours a day for like a week, wearing the same clothes, perfectly pressed, looking completely awake with the fresh makeup and all that. One of those things where it just doesn't make sense. They're just there.
They're working for the government, man.
Yeah.
Therefore, they're robots.
I work for the government.
Love and Sex. Like I said, it's just a relationship movie where Famke Janssen's relationships all go bad, except for one. and you know they're going to end up together at the end of the movie, and they just get all really philosophical about relationships, stuff that sounds deep but really isn't.
What else have we seen Famke Janssen in?
She was Jean Grey in X-Men. She was in Rounders. She was in something else that I can't think of. She's been in lots of stuff.
Okay.
Ooh,
Chris is just sitting over there.
Yes. Duets, the karaoke movie.
Spend a little more time on this one.
Okay, well then I'll go to Circus then.
Okay.
It's an English movie where my review is basically I introduce all the characters and say, okay, over the course of this movie, each one of these characters screws over another one. It's one of those twist movie kind of things.
Right.
But it's a really insulting twist movie because there's so many twists. They reveal one every 5 minutes. But it works that, you get just enough information to figure out the twist, and then the very next scene is a flashback showing you how that twist was set up. Just like clockwork every 5 freaking minutes. And the big final twist, all the previous twists lead directly in a straight line to this one, so you figured it out like 10 minutes into the movie anyway. But it was, atmosphere, nice, stylistically well done. That's why I got the C+.
So, good concept, bad execution?
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to figure out some phases to your grading system. I know that, B and above, you recommend people see it. C and below, you recommend people don't see it.
No, it's A's and B ranges, go see it. D and F, don't go see it. C, see it if it looks interesting to you.
Okay, see, I was going to ask if
the C is
wait for video was C.
A C is a sideways thumb.
Okay.
Thumb sideways.
So it wouldn't be good to say it's a wait for video. No.
Wait for video.
Okay.
Or drive downtown to the one theater that's showing it. No, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. Duets, okay. There's 3 stories in Duets. You've got Huey Lewis and Gwyneth Paltrow as the father and daughter he never knew he had.
Oh.
You've got the guy who just, snaps and walks out on his family because of the routine mundaneness of it all. Like, the first scene is he thinks he's in Florida, so he starts giving a business presentation. Turns out he's in Houston.
Uh-oh.
One of those kind of guys. And he just takes off and meets up with this ex-con who, traveling across the country basically holding people up.
For fun.
Yeah, and the third story is this, really sweet guy, nothing wrong with him, that his wife is sleeping with somebody else, so he takes off and meets up with this woman of questionable morals, shall we say.
Well.
And the unifying theme in all 3 stories is karaoke.
No.
Yes, because each of the 3, in their own way, is really good at it. Huey Lewis is a hustler, goes from town to town, not only winning the prize money, but, hustling the local hot shot for like $1,000.
I see.
And the woman of questionable morals is like a professional at it, and she's into the prize money and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy who flips, this is how he becomes sane again. It's the only time in the movie when he's sane is when he's singing.
Whoa.
Do they all end up at the same bar
Yes.
and the same?
Well, the movie is their circuitous route to a big $5,000 contest in Omaha.
Omaha.
Yes.
How's Huey Lewis's acting in this?
Not bad at all. And Gwyneth Paltrow's singing is really good.
Was it her?
I stuck around for the credits.
Yeah.
Everybody sang except Andre Brower. I always get that wrong. The guy from Homicide.
Right.
Everybody sings except him. For real.
Who is Andre Brower playing?
The con, the ex-con, the current con guy.
The current con holding people up.
And I can't tell you what he's in, but it's a guy. If you saw his face, you'd know him. Paul Giamatti. You familiar with him? He's the guy who walks out on his family. He's really good in it.
What's he been in? Do you know?
The only thing that comes to mind is, did you ever see Private Parts? Howard Stern.
Yeah.
He was the guy at the end who does the voiceover at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
That guy.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. But the climax of the movie completely misses the tone of the rest of the movie, and it's kind of not right.
Three-way tie. Three-way tie.
No. No, we never even find out who wins.
You know, it's very much like a movie I just saw recently. It's have you heard of this movie called They Shoot Horses, Don't They?
I've heard of it, never saw it.
It's a like sit down and get a drink and then watch this movie. It's like 2 hours, 2 minutes, something like that. But it's about this dance contest during the Depression, and all these desperate people join the
marathon contest.
Join the dance marathon to win the $1,500, and the dance marathon becomes this metaphor for life in general. And you know, there's a pregnant couple and this drifter woman and all this. It's really a depressing downer movie. And like somebody dies in it, has a heart attack and dies, and you never find out who wins. The dance contest just keeps going. All the main characters have dropped out for one reason or another, or have passed on for one reason or another. It is a real downer, man.
Yeah, this one was a little too long. It needed some stuff cut.
Yeah,
and the ending was kind of wrong.
But Huey Lewis getting work again.
Yeah.
Was the News in it anywhere? Did you see any of the guys from the News? No. Just, like bit parts. Is a bartender or something?
No.
I think Huey was just happy to get into work.
So go see Almost Famous then.
Almost Famous. And that one was, which one?
Thanks for listening to Showtime.
I'm just...
Cameron Crowe.
Other people listening.
Cameron Crowe's... nice cover. Cameron Crowe.
Yes.
His new movie.
15-year-old writing for Rolling Stone. Cameron Crowe was a 15-year-old writing for Rolling Stone.
Yes.
I listened to the show last week.
Sure.
I did. Once.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Go see that.
And out on video this week?
High Fidelity.
Bravo.
28 Days. Sandra Bullock.
I won't be seeing that.
Sandra Bullock as an alcoholic.
Sandra Bullock, drinky.
And for your Oliver Platt fetish, Ready to Rumble.
And speaking of Oliver Platt, his new show coming out on ABC where he plays the lawyer, journalism professor, writer for the newspaper.
Paper Chase?
Murder mystery solver.
Paper Chase?
No, murder mystery solver. Death row activist.
Paper Chase?
No, it's called Deadline, I think.
Wow.
That's just too complicated. Why don't you take
Say it again. Paper Chase.
Paper Chase.
Oh, actually, I wanted to get Chris and I saw Nurse Betty last week, and I just wanted to get Chris's opinion because he didn't really have an opinion when we walked out of the theater.
He was saving it for the show.
Yes.
I still don't have one.
Really?
I'm still trying to figure out that movie.
What part of it? What aspect?
Oh, whether I liked it or not, or whether it was a good movie.
The part where I decide whether or not I hate it.
Yeah.
What you think?
I liked it.
Okay. That was an easy one for me. It was really good. Give me a negative about the movie.
Chris Rock?
I laughed like 2 times.
Really?
Yeah. Negative would be Chris Rock. I didn't like the Chris
Although
Rock.
he was great in Dogma. So.
Although I really liked Morgan Freeman.
I thought the chemistry between them was great.
I think they had good chemistry.
I'm waiting for the next Chris Rock Morgan Freeman movie.
Oh, well, there you go.
I thought the chemistry was good. I think Chris Rock I don't know. I don't think he's a very good actor.
It had a good beat. You couldn't dance to it.
Well, if you would have saw Almost Famous, you wouldn't be conflicted like this, Chris.
All right. I still don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
Now, I don't know anything about the movie, but I do know from listening to last week's show that it's not a movie. It's not a happy ending movie. Is that what you didn't like?
Well, the date was happy, but the actual dramatic climax is kind of
But
it's
my question to Chris was maybe you don't know if you liked it or not because it didn't have a real positive ending. Maybe
no, it has nothing to do with it.
It was a very odd movie all throughout. And so it was hard to grasp a hold of any particular thing. Like if you were going in there and say, a lot of people, most movies you can say, I liked this about the movie. It's hard to do that about this movie because it was so odd.
And something else that makes it hard is if you're going in looking to see the commercial or the trailer, you're not. If you've did you see the commercial beforehand?
I believe I saw the commercial.
Yeah,
it's different.
It's different.
I remember actually she was on Renee Zellweger.
Yeah.
She was on one of the
Smith.
talk shows or something, and whoa, she was
that was Joey Lauren Adams. I'm sorry, they're the same person.
Yeah, I get them confused all the time too, because they have the same voice.
Yeah.
She was on one of the talk shows, and they showed the clip where she's talking to where she's trying to get the job in the hospital and talking to, or looking for the doctor.
Yeah.
And so when you see that scene, it's like nothing like the rest of the movie, really. I mean, it shows that she's kind of lost it at that point, but it doesn't really set you up for what the movie's really going to be like.
And you get the whole thing about how Morgan Freeman and Renee Zellweger were like parallel characters, like going through the exact same thing.
Yeah, see, that was weird because that didn't occur to me until after I walked out. Even it was like I really liked his character and I liked what he was doing, but it didn't occur to me, hey, their lives are kind of paralleled here. Yeah. Until I was already out of the theater.
That was like what happened with me in The Matrix, where Neo was one, and I went, oh man, there's a whole lot of messianic stuff in here that I just missed. I'm sorry.
I'm still no. I'll figure.
Fair
it
enough.
I'll figure it out.
Fair enough.
Eventually.
Well, why don't you take us out there, senior movie guy?
You are listening to the Great Radio Tiki Experiment at www.radiotiki.com.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to know you at all. I can't stand it. Have you ever seen a body like this before in your life?
She happens to be my daughter.
Oh, well, then I guess you have.
Coming down?
Yeah. No, seriously, listen, if there's ever anything I can do for you, or more to the point, to you, you let me know, okay?
Can you hammer a 6-inch spike through a board with your penis?
Not right now.
A girl's got to have her standards.
Such a delicate, young little voice saying that. It's just bizarre. Plus, she was, from the movie Real Genius, she was mucho hottie. Mucho. I enjoyed her.
Oh, she was in 2 scenes.
Well, that's you know what? That's all you need, really.
Hey, she was no Jordan.
Jordan was good.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about this before. What's Jordan been doing after Real Genius?
A movie.
A movie. What movie?
Some movie nobody saw.
That I saw the closing credits of on cable one day. Hey, Michelle Mayring. I should have watched the movie.
She was in that.
Hey. This must have been her other movie.
Before we get too far removed from the song, I want to point out that you've been enjoying all live music tonight on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment, courtesy of Chris, digging around on the internet. Live music of indiscriminate origin. Live music of questionable origin. And with that in mind, we usually say that any of the music that we play here on the show is available on Amazon.com. Tonight's show is, in fact, an exception to the rule.
Can't find this stuff.
If you've enjoyed the music we're playing on the show, you may want to contact Chris or something. Oh, nope. Chris is shaking his head. Chris is shaking his head saying he doesn't know where he got it and won't tell anyone.
And it's being deleted right now.
Including the authorities.
Pussies.
This music will be available.
Of course, the music is being distributed by the show.
No. We're not selling. It's just there.
I'm not saying we're selling.
It's just there.
People on the internet aren't selling this music.
That's right.
Well, some of them are, but a lot of people are just giving it away. That doesn't make it right.
But every once in a while, we'll have another theme music show.
We had that big discussion several months ago about the legalities of Napster. Now that I've actually used Napster, oh my God, it is so illegal. Oh my God.
It is such a rip-off.
Well, you have that CD burner now, right, Jeff?
No, but Jeff uses that for business purposes.
Oh, I know. For making copies of Season 1 of the Great Radio Tiki Experiment.
I'm backing up my hard drive. Right. All of my.
But I'm saying
my text files that I have written myself.
If you were an unscrupulous person,
my 73 novels.
An unscrupulous person could make their own CDs.
You ought to bust out with Chapter 1 of that novel, my man.
Which one?
Anyone. I wouldn't mind reading.
Chapter 1. Poop. Chapter 2.
Poop. I've read this book. Jeff, I've read your book, you magnificent bastard. So, yes, you've been enjoying live music night here on the Great Radio Tiki Experiment. You can check it out all week long, www.radiotiki.com. But we're not going anywhere just yet.
My philosophy is 3 rights make a left.
Here, well spoken.
There we go.
Our friend Dan, our friend Dan, infrequent contributor to the show. When we were children, I grew up with Dan. Those of you listening around the world, when we were children, Dan's mom used to be afraid to make. Which way would that be? She used to be afraid to make left-hand turns into traffic. The woman would make 3 right turns so that she could she could just turn right into traffic rather than make a left-hand turn. She would go straight across an intersection at a stoplight and then go around the block so that she could go into the direction she wanted to go in.
It takes all kinds to make a world.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same woman that Dan discovered. She was so intent on her driving that Dan would fuck with the balance on the stereo, and it would move the car. Because his mom would lean into whichever speaker was louder. or no, whichever speaker was softer, so she'd lean over, she could hear it better. So he'd move the balance on the stereo, and the car would swing a little bit to the right. The car would swing a little bit to the left.
Whoa.
I used to sit in the back seat. We'd go somewhere, go to the mall or movies or something. I used to watch Dan just completely screw with his mom and her driving. Watch this. Car. Oh, we're going to hit a curb. Oh, no, we hit a bus stop. But then they moved out to Arizona, and I never saw them again. Dan's still here, though. What else we got going on? What's going on for next week, Chris? Any musical surprises?
No.
Next week we do have the big season premiere of Buffy. And so that means next week the music will be back, correct?
We'll have to see if they change the theme music this season.
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, they've. I mean, it'll be the same general song, I'm sure, but they've like spiced it up and done little things to it, like that.
That'll be the song this week.
The fuck was that?
Dunk, dink.
You got instant messenger going there?
Chris says ignore that. We'll take it out in editing.
Yeah.
Post-production.
We'll throw that through the editing bay.
We'll take out that noise in the 5 minutes of us talking about the noise.
The editing bay that is Chris's VCR.
Boop. Oh, God.
All right.
Will you be now this year? Will you be favoring us with some Angel reports, or is it just Buffy?
Oh,
I know you've been doing Angel during the summer.
Well, mostly just the ones that are interesting.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see if it's if the show continues to be interesting as Angel has become. Then you may get a snippet here. It won't be the main focus of the segment, though.
And now that Buffy's going to get canceled.
Yeah, you might want to enjoy it as much as you can this year. We're starting a little segment called Buffy Death Watch 2001.
Yes.
Chris?
I know what's happening next week.
What?
Last episode of Big Brother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fallout. Commentary.
All right, so let's
and
say...
you made it through the whole week without saying the name George. How nice.
His name will no longer be spoken.
George is gone. You know, we didn't talk about that. I mean, I know that you've been
it's done now.
You've been reporting on the show.
George is gone.
Our mission is complete. Our mission is complete.
I didn't mind George.
And what was the final vote, Chris, for George?
You know, the
51%?
one episode I watched, he was the big dorky guy.
51% to...
33 for Jamie, 14 for Eddie, 3% for Curtis.
Yeah.
Wonder who's going to win.
Josh.
All the young ladies like Josh. But it's really weird. I tend to think Curtis is going to win, but he doesn't need the damn money.
In the chat room the other night, people were saying Josh was going to win because all the girls think he's really cute. And I said, well, I don't think Josh is going to win because all his fans need their parents' permission to dial the 900 number. So
you must be over 18 to call, or get your parents' permission.
It may be a problem.
How many times did you dial last week there, Skippy?
10.
10.
Whoa.
That's $10. $10 gone.
$9.90.
Whoa.
Hey, and our mission is complete.
That poor man.
So
all he was wanting to do was put his kids
pimping in
through
the chat
college.
room there, Chris? You were pimping in the chat room trying to get people to call for George?
He was in an
Didn't have
anti-George
to.
chat
Didn't
room
have
anyway.
to.
Yeah.
Oh, when nominations were up, everybody's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
You poor man. He just wanted to put his kids through school, have a good time.
He got scholarships.
Dress up in silly clothes.
You can do that on the weekends.
Apparently.
They have Rocky Horror in Rockford, don't they?
Believe so. And a clock
Rockford
museum.
is a Rocky Horror.
And a clock museum.
And a clock museum. And a restaurant.
Well, what we can do is we can plan on the show being probably a little bit late next week, because I figure I'm going to come in here and find you glued to the television.
Oh,
correct?
yeah. Well, yeah. We could simulblast.
I think that would be highly illegal. Just, putting that out there. To hell with it. The show's over.
We'll just say allegedly, like once a minute.
Allegedly. This is we've invited several of our theatrical friends up here this evening, and they're going to be reenacting word for word the Big Brother show as it ends.
Whoa.
Chris, how I know you just wheeled away from the mic, but how is that supposed to work? They make another nomination Saturday. Somebody's voted out by Wednesday. Then there's 3 people left on Friday.
Yes.
And on Friday, how is that?
And then is it like a steel cage match between those 3?
Well, pistols at 50 paces.
Ooh.
No, you vote for somebody
I'd watch
for
that.
the last round.
You vote what?
For somebody as opposed to banish somebody from the house.
I hope America remembers how the rules work. I really like Curtis, so I'm voting for Eddie.
Well,
No.
George didn't realize how the voting worked until after Brittany was gone.
And he lived there.
And he was part of the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, will people start dialing after Wednesday?
Yeah.
So the answer will be known, before the show starts on Friday. It's not something we'll see live.
It'll be announced live.
Well, I know, but the answer will be known by CBS.
So they keep running totals
Yes.
or not?
Well, unless it's really, really
Do they
close.
keep running totals on the website?
No.
No, they don't
No.
show that.
Ooh.
That's not known. Pagita wins. No.
God, no.
I like Pagita. This dog just has won $500,000.
What are you going to do now?
Lick myself. 'Cause I can. If you could, you would.
Never leave the house.
It was a lovely Thanksgiving. My family's always had dogs. You got the whole clan gathered around the table, turkey on the table, everything smelled good. You look down there on the floor, there's the dog. I can't even do it. Licking his ball.
Good turkey.
Yeah.
That's just, everybody's happy. Look, even the dog's licking himself. That's just great.
Oh, good Lord.
Jeff, what are you seeing next week?
The Exorcist is being re-released, as previously mentioned.
If you've seen this movie before?
Yeah, on TV or something.
Okay, because we still have several acquaintances. I don't think anybody. Well, maybe no. I don't think anybody in this room, but there are people that we hang out with, fairly manly people, that are afraid of this movie.
Yeah.
Friends of ours, close friends of ours. So
yeah,
I always like to ask if people have actually seen it, because
I've always had issues with that kind of person, but I won't get into that now.
There's there are people we know that have actually refused to see it.
Yeah.
I've never seen the full unedited version.
But not out of any fear or anything. But
not out of any.
I don't desire to see it.
Yeah.
But
it was actually
not my genre.
It was actually a very well done movie. I enjoyed it. It is in fact scary. I mean, it'll keep you up a little bit, but that's what it's supposed to do. You're along for the ride. It's like a roller coaster, baby. That's the thing. Now, of course, now it's going to look silly.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my sister-in-law this evening, and she's much younger than us, and she had just recently seen it like a year ago, and she said, I don't know what the big deal was. It was quite stupid. It was pea soup and obviously a puppet head, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. The special effects were really bad, but if you step beyond the concept, or step beyond that and go look at the concept, it's a pretty freaking scary movie.
And people in the movie theater didn't know it was pea soup and a fake head.
Kind of like that Halloween we rented the Amityville Horror, and we all said, huh? What?
Yeah.
What?
Although, you know
That's
what?
It.
You know what? As a homeowner, you go like, well, do I really got to go down to the basement and fix that at 2 o'clock this morning? All right, I'll go down there. You don't really want to.
Urban Legend 2 Final Cut?
Get out.
Get out. Too bad we can't stay.
Too bad we can't stay.
Urban Legend Final Cut. Was that movie screaming for a sequel? Because I don't remember it doing that well to begin with.
New Penelope Cruz movie, Woman on Top.
As it were.
That's how I like it. There's not a lot of work for me there.
And I signed up for this little program thing called Talk Cinema.
Yeah.
It's a series of 7 weekends over the next 4 months where you go and see a movie and then talk about it afterwards.
All right, Jeff.
But the twist is it's an advanced screening of something.
Ooh. So you can't talk about it.
And you're not allowed to talk about it on the show?
I don't know.
Oh.
The first one's tomorrow. And
we'll see if they make him sign something.
And the thing is, you don't know what movie you're going to see until it starts.
That's kind of cool.
Weird.
Yeah.
Star Wars 2?
I don't think so.
That'll be really neat. But no, you know what?
So it's something that comes out like in the next couple of months.
Grinch?
So I'll be seeing something tomorrow.
Grinch.
Ooh, and it'll be interesting when you
are you-
actually see the real version, and see what they changed.
I think
he's
yes.
getting the test screening.
No, this is a final version. This
Oh,
isn't
is it?
This isn't a test.
They're not going to go back and change it
Oh,
after
so
your
This isn't a
comments.
test screening. kind of thing.
Oh, see, I thought.
Yeah.
Now, are
that's
they
how I was
paying?
kinda
Are they paying
hoping.
you,
No.
or do you pay them?
I pay. It's basically the cost of the ticket plus a
Oh,
little
okay.
overhead kind of thing.
Oh, okay. So you're paying then, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can
No,
you can get involved where they pay you to see the
Oh
movie,
yeah.
You know.
I'd like to get in on that gig. Yeah, but
I got to tell you, I'm a big fan. A big fan of the easy money to be made out there.
Oh, sure.
Doing little surveys and
Oh
shit.
yeah. No, but I saw this is a series that's been going on for a while, and I saw the list of it's like stuff just like a couple months before it comes out.
You're probably going to get the Grinch then, I think.
I don't know.
Some of your Christmas blockbusters a little early,
Maybe.
as it were.
Hello.
The weak Christmas season. That'll actually propose a difficult situation for you because you may want to talk about a movie and it won't be timely to talk about the Grinch now. You'll have to write it and then put it away for a while.
I'll still put it up, and then I'll just say refer back to.
See here later.
See you later.
Check this out later.
Yes.
You know, talking about these survey places. For years, I avoid these people in the mall.
Uh-huh.
You know, these old women with the clipboard.
Sure.
Would you like to take a survey?
No.
And then I realized they pay you for that.
Yeah, like $20.
Yeah. Well, the one that my boss hit me to this. My boss at work. He's like, you gotta sign up with this company because every once in a while.
Amway?
No. It's just a company that does surveys and stuff.
Federated Products. It's a completely different range of products.
There you go. And apparently they're looking for people, our age. You know, the ones with all the loose
people with
cash.
all the money.
Yeah. And they really value our opinion on things. Oh, and then when they find out you have a good job, they invite you to take the better surveys.
Uh-huh.
You know, like
the car survey.
Well, no, the tequila survey paid me $100.
Tequila. Did you get tequila?
You could if you wanted to. I did that during lunch, so I didn't want to go back to work with tequila shots on my breath.
Why not?
Because
you're a boss.
I have a boss though. Hi. No, I had a little, it was tequila lime chicken. It was really good.
Went to the Chili's.
I went to the Chili's. It was delicious. It was delicious.
Yes.
The taste sensation. I got a little lime. It was good. Yeah, the tequila one paid nice.
Now they pay in cash?
That's the other thing. They pay in cash as you walk out the door.
Wow. So it's just between you, the person, and Uncle Sam doesn't have to...
Well, no, it's all legal because it's officially called an honorarium.
Uh-huh.
You know, so it's nice. This week, my pal Chris helped me out with... I participated in a DSL survey at a I don't want to say the name of the company because the guy that surveyed me is now listening because he wanted to know what we did with our DSL service, and I told him. He goes, "Really? Can I listen to the show?" So you guys, they're doing the survey in a well-known Chicago high-tech company. How you doing? I don't want to ruin their market, but that was a nice one. You know, I highly recommend taking those surveys. Pay attention to those mall ladies. It could be quite lucrative.
Interesting.
Lucrative.
Because, you get a little gambling and drinking money out of it. $100
Sure.
here, $50 there, $75. It's nice. Now, my boss went to one for, because he's older, so he gets in on all the old man studies.
Sure.
You know? He went to one. You all right over there?
Yeah. We'll see. Somehow my microphone went down again, so I have to put my mouth right on it now. And so
I turned us all back up. So, my boss gets all the old man studies, and he got to go to one for grills, like people that purchase grills. Those fuckers with the grills turned out $200 to sit there and talk about what they grilled on their patio during the summer and what they were looking for in a grill.
Is this the W boss or the R boss?
The R boss.
Okay, I've never met him.
Yeah. W is a colleague of mine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We are the same level.
I thought he was...
No.
As per an email of yours. Oh,
no.
Now I understand your email.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
We're trying not to say names here on the show.
Hi.
Names.
But if you get an opportunity to participate in surveys, Tom highly recommends That's just this week's little tip.
Tip from Tom.
Tip from Tom. Oh, I got a tip.
Apparently, what I hear.
Just a tip.
And what do we got going next week here? We'll revisit of course, the prisoners on death row, what they're eating. Jeff's going to the movies. We got brand new Buffy. What else? Do we have anything exciting happening next week?
Hey, should we start the Vegas countdown?
Oh yeah, because you guys will be going to Vegas in like 2 weeks.
3.
3 weeks?
Something like that. I don't know.
Will you be going over a Friday or no?
No.
All right.
We're flying out, what, on a Sunday we're flying out? Or Monday?
Flying out on a Sunday?
Sunday.
Coming back a Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday?
That's
right. Okay. That'll be a good show, because I'm guessing you're going to be depressed, or...
Hell.
Chris and Jeff accidentally get married. How did
to each other.
How did you guys end up getting married? What the hell
to
happened?
each other.
Only to save money on a room. That's all. That's the only reason.
No, Derek and I are sharing a room, actually.
So Derek will be really jealous then.
Big Nuts over there had to get his own room.
I would be getting my own room too. I mean,
sure.
Nobody wants to sleep with me.
Yeah, well, and because all the rooms got Spankovision.
Oh yeah. You know what? Hey Derek, why don't you go get a soda?
Here, Derek. Here's $20. Go drink for a half hour.
For all the business trips I've been going on, nobody's ever questioned my $14 meal on the last day of the trip. I don't know why.
Aren't they normally $8.95?
It depends on where you go. There's a new thing. There's a new thing in hotels now. I got to hip you guys to this because you're going to probably see this in Vegas. They don't offer single movies anymore. You pay more, like 14 or 19, and you get like 12-hour
block.
A 12-hour block.
Well,
of course, it's from midnight to noon. So
a little before bed, a little when we wake up.
Chris solved it right there.
A little before, a little after.
You wake up in the middle of the night. You can't go back to sleep.
You got a little something going on.
It's already paid for.
It's there. It's in between Nickelodeon and the Sundance Channel. Oh.
Robert Redford does Moose.
Well. Did you say Moose? Yeah. Nice.
Thank you.
We got to find out what Moose is doing. Moose from You Can't Do That on Television.
Moose. She's producing somewhere, I'm sure. Or directing.
Yeah. Where's Moose.com?
By the way, we're getting the hum again because Chris rolled his chair
what?
over
Okay.
our.
Maybe that's the signal.
That's the signal. I want to remind everyone to listen to the show this week, or listening to the show this week. Check out the website www.radiotiki.com.
Come win a CD.
Check out Jeff's 90s rebuttal. Win a CD. Make a guess. Win a CD. You can also see the movie reviews. You can also listen to this show and all the past shows. You can email us. You can check out the FAQ page. You can talk to each other. You can talk to us. You can submit stories. We'd love to have you. Come join the Great Radio Tiki Experiment, won't you? Join us next week, 8 p.m. Friday night, 8 p.m. Central, for those of you listening around the world. 8 p.m. Central U.S. time. Until then, you've been enjoying the Great Radio Tiki Experiment, and don't forget that website, www.radiotiki.com.
Go Misty Hyman.
Good night.
All right, everybody, that is our show for the night. Here to play us out, once again, No Doubt.